Hay que modificarle unas cosas aquí. Y no me salió el splash screen de la Season 2, así que voy a copiar esta. Igual y ni es verdad, pero vamos a guardar para actualizar un poco el documentos. Aquí vamos a ponerla. Lo guardamos. Le cerramos y aquí le modificamos esta. Vamos a cambiarla para que suba, ¿no? Ahí está. Y aquí voy a crear una nueva playlist que se llame título obligatorio. World of Warcraft Live. Esta pública. Veamos. Y ahí está. Hay que se cree esa World of Warcraft Live. Ok, listo. No es contenido. No deformamos nada real. Y ubicación y fecha. ¿Dónde sale lo del juego? Ah, juego. World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft. Pues no está como el World of Warcraft de ahorita. Vamos a dejarle este. Guardamos. Ok. No se actualizó el juego. Ahí está ya. Ya actualizó. Ahí actualizó. Y yo creo que pues ya con eso, ¿no? No sé qué más podríamos hacer. Le voy a poner aquí pausa. Y el chat queda ahí. Si son dos. Ok, cerramos. Hay que prepararnos para raid. Así que pues ya está. Esto no sé cómo, cómo puedo hacer que... Pues aquí no se ve que no hay nada. Ok, aquí ya pauso esto. Y según yo puedo venir aquí. Y ya. Ya me voy a cerrar aquí. Ok, dejo esto abierto. Y aquí le quitamos el enable preview. Ahí está, ahí está. Ok, ahí está. Listo. Pues ya estamos, ¿no? Ayer no hice nada. Lamentablemente tuve mucho trabajo. Bueno, no. Afortunadamente tuve mucho trabajo. Hoy vamos a tratar de... Lo que estaba, lo que estaba viendo es que no había cargas en el catalizador. No me había percatado. No hay cargas, o sea, podemos esto convertirlo. Nada más así por así. Entonces está excelente. Son 20 minutos antes de raid. Solo hay que revisar si tengo esto. Lo tengo. No estoy seguro si vayamos a poder. Si podamos ir a heroico. Este. Pero pues. Ya veremos. Tengo 40 minutos de poción. Bueno, de flask todavía. Y esto. Vamos a este. Tengo de elves de quest, ¿verdad? Tengo de elves y pues poco más. Vamos a. ¿Y esta? Ah, es la de las critters, ¿no? Ok. Completa 3 delves. Ok. Se supone que se reiniciaron las monedas. Estas, ¿no? Sí. Eso no sé qué sea. Ok. Y aquí están. Ah, qué bonito está esto. Sí, son dos así. Y bueno, esto del Bran hay que jugarlo. Vamos a empezar a hacer un poco de misiones, ¿no? En lo que llegan. Ah, ya sé qué voy a hacer. Vamos a ver qué tenemos aquí. Ok. Está diferente. Dos monturas. ¿Cuál me gusta más? La roja. Las dos están padres. ¿Qué más hay? No me gusta. Color. Ok, del mismo color. Ok. Mazos rojos. Una espada. Mazos aperlados. No me gustan las cosas de la espalda. No. 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 Ese no lo compré. Use. Pull a fancy para pull. No. Ok. ¿Podría una montura? Pero es que no sé qué color. Y la verdad podría las dos masas. Masa rojita. ¿Sí? A ver, voy a ver qué es este que tengo aquí abajo. Este lo voy a quitar. Vamos a dejar la montura roja aquí. Y este que se descongele. ¿Sí? Y vamos a comprarnos las masas aperladas. ¿Sí? Y ahí está. Y este. Y ya. Y ya, así lo vamos a manejar este mes. Este no me gustó. Ya. Y aquí marca lo que está, ¿no? Están bonitas. Masas. Y un grab y ponemos como favorito. Ahí está. Y ahora sí vamos a ir a la luna negra. A hacer lo de las profesiones porque son importantes. Me hace falta solo otra para poder ponérmela. Una más y ya. Ogriman. La verdad que la pelea en la que nos quedamos no me la aprendí. Es difícil. Mm, mm, Loyalty points. Mm, mm. Lo que quiero es que no me toma como... Ok, esto cuesta 100 puntos. Pero aquí no me está trayendo datos, ¿no? A ver, estoy aquí perdiendo el tiempo. Vamos a ver, eso luego lo veo. Quería habilitar como los puntos del canal, pero ni idea cómo se haga. Me faltan más cosas acá. Es que no tengo que apurar a otras cosas igual. Entonces vamos. Voy a ir entrando al Discord, en donde ya se ve que hay un poquito más de personas. Ahorita 5 minutos más. Y pues ya estábamos en los últimos dos jefes de normal. Algo, la verdad que los primeros los fueron one shot y ya el último, el penúltimo y último lo más probable es que cueste un poco más de trabajo, ¿verdad? Aún en normal. Pero pues siempre es más satisfactoria la recompensa. Y veríamos el final, ¿no? El cinema final. Esto vamos a... Según yo tengo aquí mis tickets, ¿sí? Ah, pero vamos a agarrar primero todas todas las misiones para que no se me olvide. Tomamos esta. Tomamos esta. Y tomamos la de acá también. Y 3 de Casalgar Cookie. Sí. Ok, ya con eso ahora sí nos subimos. Ok, voy a poner ese también. A ver si lo completo, porque luego no juego mucho. Y pues se complica poder... Se me complica poder completar la misión. Ok. Ya está. Y vamos a ir haciendo lo que corresponde. Y aquí hay que comprar Fizzy Drake. Fizzy. Aquí no es. Así. Fizzy Fairy. Ahí está. Y por acá vamos a ir pescando. Por acá hay que ir pescando. No estoy seguro si dejarme ahí en esa parte de la cámara. Todavía no lo sé. O muevo el chat, también podría ser, ¿eh? Bueno, vámonos uniendo aquí.
Hello.
Well, those are interesting monkeys.
Oh,
Where'd you get
Hello,
those
hello.
from? Taka?
It's weird that there is a faction inside the raid. That is so cool.
¿Cómo?
There's supposed to
And
be like a rocket you can use to get to the skip.
Oh, cool.
see if I can find it.
Vamos a ponernos
Is
push
it
to
this thing
talk.
here
Oh,
that
I
you
see
can
it.
click?
He's a guy standing outside once you're in the raid, and it says, "Get me to the High Roller Suite." He's standing by some rockets.
Sounds
I'm
about
taking
right.
it right now.
Oh,
I'm off.
okay.
Is my mic on?
Yes, I
Yeah.
can hear you.
Congrats on winning a ruin out of that thing. Lucky strike. I got the loser ticket.
excuse me, what?
Yeah, I got the loser ticket.
I was saying congrats on getting the
Oh,
ruin
yeah.
from the augment rune.
Yeah, I got a loser ticket.
Well,
You know why
called
you
lucky
have
for a
this.
reason.
Apparently. I'm having fun.
What is this? This stuff up here?
It's a faction, and you can gain reputation, and including a thing where you can roll for a augment rune if you're high enough in the faction, which you probably are.
Isn't there a way to get your biz trinkets as well?
Oye,
Like,
escucha
Yeah,
I
get
don't
like
know.
I was trying trinkets
I
and
think
weapons.
maybe eventually they're gonna give us dinar
No,
down the
vamos a
road. But
bajarle.
they kind of like took it off of the. I think they took it off of the track, and they're gonna They
Creo
haven't
que
really
se
said
escucha
what they're
súper
gonna
alto.
do
Ah,
to bring it back.
because I only saw that on like class guides when they recommended what to buy with them, because you apparently you got like free.
Aunque no sé si
That's
esta la
really cool.
puede hacer
I'm with
todavía.
Fid. Excuse me, I mispronounced it. I'll be BRB.
Oh, cool. So you
Oh,
can do a
no.
bunch of like crafting and gear changing and stuff just right here.
Ya no,
if,
ya no.
you
En
get
raid
like
no me da.
upgrades or whatever during the raid.
Vámonos. Vamos yendo
I was
porque
just
si no va a
wondering
haber,
earlier today where the item upgrade
va a
guy
haber
is in Undermine.
problemas.
Apparently there's one in the raid, so that's easy to find.
There's even an auction house over here.
Yeah, it's upstairs.
Yeah, it's
when
all
you put
upstairs.
Ronin.
There's a bunch of shit all around.
Yeah,
Profession.
might be
There's a whole
better to
profession
hang out in a
crafting
raid than in the
tables.
capital city.
So I put a world marker near where the guy is to talk to get up to the high roller suite.
Then if you just go through, we're standing in front of the next trash before Muggsy.
Vamos a... a la raid. Que la otra vez no encontré el...
Dim lighten and absolutely no airflow. Perfect day for a race.
Ya,
Then you get in
adiós.
snow.
No,
Luck.
it's about 40 degrees here. It's a little too warm for snow.
I
I'm
got
back.
snow yesterday.
Yeah, I woke up and it's still currently snowing.
Ay, me equivoqué.
Yeah, it's just been raining. Like it's cold, but not cold enough.
Yeah, it was raining when I went home from work last night, and then I woke up and that rain turned to snow.
Oh wow.
That's what it did here. It was raining, and then I don't know, probably around 10, it
¿Dónde
started.
está la entrada?
I don't know why y'all are following me. I have no flipping clue where we're going.
Go right. Go right. Go right. No, no, up the
Ok,
ramp.
ya la vi. No mames, qué pedo. Es una mini puerta.
Did Bjorn mention at all if he was going to be late
¿Qué?
today?
Fast
And he
food.
sent me a message, said he's almost home.
Okay.
Ok.
I got more.
Members only. Welcome to the club. Is paying loyalty program. We will open with your business speaks Galigo. Ok.
Always a pleasure.
Galigo loyalty. Ok. Crafting supplies. Item upgrades. Renown. Crafting orders. ¿Dónde está el que nos hace un skip? Aquí. Supongo que aquí.
Well, well, well. See you around.
I do like the new neon ground effects for things. You can really see them.
You guys were saying that yesterday. I don't see ground effects very well with the change.
Oh, really? Because for me, they're
Mhm.
like really
What?
super bright neon. I love them because I can finally see them. It's
Like that
they have
big
an
red
extra
circle right
glow.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
has
that
an
big red
extra glow.
circle.
It's not
I
that
just
That
think
it's
that
blended
it's
into the
more of a
carpet for me.
defined
glowing.
edge.
Maybe it's a graphics
Hey.
setting thing, but it feels like I played Final Fantasy 14 briefly and had very bright ground effects stuff, and it really feels like that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Very
FF14
different.
is really great when it comes to visibility of mechanics and stuff.
What?
Just not
So,
an explanation of what the mechanics is supposed to be doing.
And
And they're
the
very
the
slow.
markers as well, right? You can just mark 1, 2, 3, not just symbols, like just actual numbers. It's really good when it comes to that. Didn't play it much, but I really enjoyed that part of it.
I played it quite a bit.
The thing about Final Fantasy XIV, the stuff on the ground, it would go away before it actually hits. So I found myself running in and getting hit by it.
Yeah,
So,
it's different than it is in WoW with when it hits. It hits when the
Yeah.
cast completes, not when the animation goes away.
right.
Which is slightly different than WoW, so it kind of takes a minute to adjust.
But I didn't play very long.
Can we get a lock closet, please?
thing I liked about the design choice in it was
Ahí está.
every single mechanic in the game
Mientras
had the
estamos
same
aquí,
animation
voy a
in
buscar,
terms of
voy a
what
bajarle
you
un
saw.
poquito
So you had to learn what
al sonido de
then you did the mechanic like
la
that
voz
from
de
there.
los
And wow, you have to learn based on the
de
flavor
los
of
del
the
chat
bosses
de voz
Right. The
para no
yeah, does that make
tener
sense?
ahí ningún asunto.
The only
Alright,
consistency is like circular soaks, right?
Yeah. That's the one consistent thing. You know what that looks like. I'm just gonna do a quick refresh as we're getting people here and we get stuff down. So we're gonna start on the blue side.
Ok, vamos a poner atención. Ayer no puse atención, la verdad. Hay que estar en el lado
I'll get
azul.
there, Shan. Give me a second. So on blue side, we've got people that are getting chased by mines. We just want to stagger when we blow those mines up because it puts a debuff on everyone. And it's a really short debuff, so it's not like a huge stagger. And the priority is to have healers blow their mines up first. When we get the soak, instead of bringing it toward the middle barrier here where the boss is currently standing, try and bring it closer to like this wall here. Like we can try and keep the boss a little closer to this side of the room. And then we've got the middle clear as much as possible for when we enter that third phase, or not third phase, second phase, whatever. The sub 40% time where we're getting overlap of mechanics. And then we just, when that starts to happen, we're going to need to start moving around the room. And we want to do the same thing with the cages when we come to the red side. So we want to try and drop them closer to the walls so that, excuse me,
Okay.
when the bad is left on the ground, again, we have space. So we need to be utilizing as much space as possible. I will change groups in just a moment.
Yeah, so everyone, so not only the people that are going to be placing those things close to the edge, but then everyone else that's going to be helping soak is going to have to be aware of that circle is going to be moving there.
Yep.
just-
Go ahead.
No, I want to wait until you're done to ask my question. You'll probably answer it.
Okay. For the tank frontal, when we're on the blue side, what I'd like to have happen is the person with the beam aim it toward the wall. Excuse me. So this is going to be a little tricky. So if we have people doing the soaking here, I pinged myself, not the floor, but you get the idea. And we kind of go behind the boss with those. We want the tank frontals to go in front of the boss, the tank lines. So right about where I pinged here. So if we've got the boss in the middle, that's how we want to do it. And then tanks don't really have to move much to get into that soak to manage it. And we already have people free out of it, if you will. Like you don't have to worry about other people being in it if they're not supposed to be in it.
Okay.
And then
something that would go along this middle line. What was that?
I'm asking for things to not be placed there, actually.
Got it.
So avoid placing things there. Yeah. What we
Yeah,
were
just
doing
the
yesterday,
edge-
we
like
were putting the
edge of the
soaks
room.
there. Yeah, we want the soaks on the edge of the room. Soaks and the cages on the edge of the room. I'm gonna readjust groups just a little bit here. And so each group, so we're gonna have groups 2 and 3 managed cages. And each group is going to have a healer with them. So it's going to be 4 and 1, plus whoever may have the circle on them, right?
Yo soy el 4. Yo voy a uno de esos cages. Okay.
And how I want to do this, man, sorry. Got the morning allergies going. So how I'd like to do cages this time is if we have, I forget on, let me just double check, on the red side, is there a boop as well? I don't think there's a tank boop on the red side. So what I'd like to do is, oh, I didn't mean to close that. Oh well. Have the boss's back face to the wall when we're over here. So have the boss face toward red, and then have the circles be placed on the right and left hands.
This cheat sheet showing the red side has a tank molten gold knuckles is a knockback, a very far knockback actually.
Correct.
That is a knockback. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
So
Give him
then
a stacking debuff.
we can
just play
do
north south if you want, and just do the drops there, tank the boss there, and just move the boss back each time, drops each time, back each time, drops each time, and then he ends up here for his big knockback, and then tanks can just get knocked that way.
That's where I was going to go with that actually. So that's perfect. Was the adjustment. Yeah, we did have all stuff all over the place, which is what I'm trying to avoid with this touch up. So when we
So, while you're thinking,
hit the cages, well, let me finish with cages.
Go ahead.
Let me get there with cages for clarity. So what I want to do with cages is I want them to be dropped not right on the boss, but close to the left and the right hand every time. So then tanks can have their backs to the wall here, the boss can be close to the wall, and we're just dropping puddles kind of behind as we're going around. And then group 2 will always step in the left. So it'll always be the boss's left. It'll always be left because we're not facing. There should be no confusion, right? And then group 3 will always do the right hand one. So again, how I want to see this work is I want people who get the circles to be, so we'll say, here's Toten. If Toten's the boss, I'm going to bring my circle. I'm not going to be right on Toten. I'm going to be 3 or 4 steps behind Toten, like this. And same with the other side. And then, of course, the people in that, they're going to get booped, but both groups have fairly mobile people in it, so that we should be able to get it back into position relatively quickly. Bjorn, what were you going to say?
What worked for us last night with the cages is because you're going to get them golden knuckle debuff on the tank, and it does a knockback for him. We would tank him right where I'm at now, and we would drop a cage to the left and right, so we would have total uptime on him. And then the golden knuckles would knock the tank back into the wall, and you would run it in this area because it doesn't go away, and it'll stay right there for you, and it's not in anybody else's way, and it keeps all the front room totally clear.
He's essentially saying that, but it's just starting. Just starting that with
what she's saying to do.
Over here.
We can certainly start on the narrower side of the room. We have the same amount of space no matter where we start. We just need to pick one side. We need to start there, and we need to make sure that as we're dropping stuff, it's on the perimeter as much as possible, so that we aren't having to stand in or avoid shit on the ground, right? So that's the name of the game.
A note is saying though, with the circles with the ads in them, it's saying that they can't overlap, and you can't have the boss be in them either. I don't know. So it's good to have them close, but I don't know if overlapping will mess shit up or like wipes us or what. But that's a note here.
Okay. Well, and I don't want overlap either. I actually want space. Like, it doesn't need to be huge, but we do need to make sure that we're not having people go do soaks and stand in a previous soak puddle and take that extra unnecessary damage.
Okay.
I'm talking about even just the overlap of the 2 people that have the circles like at the same time. Those circles don't want to be placed overlapping with the walls going up.
Oh, the cages, you mean?
The cages, yes, sorry.
Okay. Yeah, no, you're good. I just my brain took it all of
my
the
apologies. I should have said cages. I was saying the wrong thing.
The
Yeah, and
healers that are assigned really need to get into these circles too. Like there was 4 of us that got into our circle yesterday on the wipe, and we had no healer, and you don't have a tank, so you have to face tank, and we all just died. So
That was my
Cordell
next
and Lisa
question.
have to be getting into their circles.
How
Keep
do
an eye out
we?
for the frontal that ad does inside the circle. So you got to constantly kind of be moving around out of that frontal.
Does
Can
the
we
frontal
get-
target a player, or is it random?
I don't know.
When it's on the
but
blue side, a random
talking about the-
character will be.
I think we're
I was
talking in
talking
the
about the cages. In the cages, the ad has a frontal that you want to be
Oh,
moving away. Like it looks like air, so it's really hard to see. But you can just sidestep it like any other frontal to not
Right.
get hit by it.
Yeah.
So how do we get?
Okay,
So we don't
so-
get 2 healers in a cage, in one cage.
All right.
We just have.
Here we go. Group 2. Follow Diamond. I put Diamond on my head. I should be able to keep it. I'm going to double check with DBM.
Perfect.
And then group 3, Tekka's got a moon on his head. So there you go. You just follow. Yeah, we're going to keep these icons.
Perfect.
You're just going to go to. So group 2, go with Diamond. Group 3, go with Moon for cages. And then you don't like one person. If it's not someone in those 2 groups, one person needs to go to Moon, one person needs to go to Diamond. So Tekka, you and I, our jobs is to be relatively close to the boss when we're in the red section, so that whoever gets the cage circles, they just come to us. They don't have to think.
I will do my best.
Otherwise, we still have 15 charges of potions, so let's go ahead and get those, please. I don't know if we got more lock cookies, but can we get one more if it's not on cooldown? Or one more thing of health stones? So we're gonna get rolling from now. Hopefully everyone's able to digest those tweaks that we want to make. I mean, we were really close yesterday, right? 7%, and that was with a ton of shit on the ground, with like half the raid dead by the time we got to sub 30%. So
Yeah, the intermission was really messy because there was shit everywhere.
Well, we only died
yeah.
because there was a soak and people were still in cages.
I mean, yes, but also like we didn't manage our space very well either, and so that put us in a bad place. Okay, so go ahead. Like honestly, I'm fine with just taking the boss back here to where we start, and then we can go from there. Oh, Vera asked a good question real quick before we start. When there is overlap, yes, please bring the soak to the cages. You don't like. We just need to be into it to help split the damage that goes out. And by that point, when that happened, the ads were half health or less. And so we can get them killed relatively quickly and then move out of the puddle.
Lo que ya me
We're gonna
distraje
start
otra
with
vez.
blue side, please.
Ya no me quedé en que íbamos a...
Again, I want...
Aquí los soqueos. Las
Everybody on
cage
blue
aquí.
side? Or do you still want some range?
No, I still want some range starting in red side.
Y...
So, like, locks,
No estoy seguro.
mages can stay on red side.
No, no importa.
Yes, we're gonna left on pull. Or not exactly on pull, wait until boss is like close to the wall, but thereabouts. Any other questions? Clarity needed?
What does being on red side do?
Ready.
Like, is there a change?
No, it just, so I'm just being mindful of the casters and not forcing them to move too much.
We have too many on casters on the red side. Where we?
There should only be 5, right? So the 3 mages, 2 warlocks. I mean, we can have a healer on that with them as well if one healer wants to stay there. Okay, Vera's got red side. So 6 people, that's fine. So how the energy works is the majority of the group. We've got the majority on blue. So it should be fine. We'll see if it's not, but it was fine yesterday with doing it kind of like that, having 4 or 5 or 6 people over there. Everyone's ready, so here comes pull.
Ok, vamos allá.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, make sure we get those ads killed. Remember, when you are out with stuff, to come back so that we can have the soaks be by the wall, please. All right, wait for a second, bomb. Wait. Wait for mines. Okay, mine. Someone can have their mine hit them. So bring it to the wall. Bring it to the wall. All right, it needs to be behind the boss. But it's all right. So move boss the other way. Oh no, we got the frontal. So stop moving, please. Let the. So that line tanks. We need one of you guys to hop in it. I don't know if we missed it. So there's the frontal. Let's rebuff Verb, please. Move to red. Everyone to red. Try and move boss closer to where I'm at. Yeah, perfect. So, Tekka, you're going to be on the right hand. I'm on the left hand. All right. Cages are perfect. No. Come.
No, missed it.
So for the people that are in the groups to get in the cages, you guys, we need you guys to be near the boss once the boss is in red, so that we can make sure that we have people in and managed. All right, let's move boss a little bit. We need to move the boss like here. So further along the wall. Yeah, thank you. Okay, move back to blue. Can we get a roar, please, Bear? Watch your feet. Alright, kill the shocker ads.
Todavía me cuesta la rotación.
Alright, we can have... Oh, we've got 4 of them right now. Okay. Hold off on mines, No more right now. Okay, we can blow another mine up.
Help soak.
Okay, soak, come over here. Yeah, get in the soak. I'm dropping darkness. Whoa. Whoever had the last mine, did we get it blown up?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Anyone can blow up the mines. It doesn't have
Move,
to be
Fred.
the person who has the mine on it.
Careful of the frontal and get to red.
Phase change.
Good job. Oh, we faced. Okay,
Ding.
that's fine. We want to stay in red side for... We've got more space in red side. Lust.
Watch your step.
Okay, so get a little closer to the wall, and then we're gonna have cages, and we're gonna have the soak soon. But if we're close to the wall, then we can manage it better. So remember, groups 2 and 3 be closer to the box so that we don't have to move too far to handle those mechanics. All right, we're getting mines now. All right, hold off on blowing up mines for a little bit. Okay, we can blow up another mine. Okay. Cages near boss. Perfect. No.
Help soak.
Okay, Soak, use personals in that Soak if you got them.
Knocking back. Watch your feet.
Alright, we gotta move the boss away from here, please.
Watch your feet.
Ah,
Got ads in the back.
los ignoramos, ¿no?
Are the ads grippable by chance?
No.
Okay. That's alright. This is a tank frontal. Everyone else be out of the line but tanks and the person that has the line. We almost got it. Shoot.
Bien.
Hey,
No estuvo tan
good
complicado, pero... No estuvo tan complicado, pero sí estuvo algo complicado.
Congrats on the warband stuff, you guys.
No manday.
Y pasamos.
Hey, and I got my
Oh.
loot council working.
Una manita. No sé si es buena o mala. Vamos a revisar rápidamente.
I mean, priest.
Igual, rápido. Rápido.
Yay.
Nice. Haces. Mejora. Rápido. Skir.
Council thing didn't pop up. Am
Here.
I not on it today?
I'm not.
I probably did not add you to it, Taika.
Pulgar. Perreo Galiwix. Se pone siempre en Galiwix Iron Town.
That was pretty much spot on for the adjustment that we wanted to make things less chaotic for everyone.
Vamos a ponerle
I don't know
mayor.
if it was someone different, like if the settings are different for the RC loot councils, but I got like the pop-up stuff to
Yeah,
vote
I didn't
for it or
change
whatever. You can
the
swap
members.
You can swap me out. Yeah.
House feet.
It doesn't have to end here. Oh, save me the mush. The horde made you soft.
Galiwix Iron Town.
Not being soft. I'm offering you a way out. You don't make the offer.
Goes in the wrong talents.
Now watch and learn how a real goblin takes charge.
So we'll get a enchanted rune crest if we get this guy down A. From the main storyline, if you've done through chapter 5.
Yes.
Nice.
When we get this guy down.
That's the spirit.
I
Win.
just don't, I'm a superstitious baseball kind of guy. I don't want to jinx. I'm knocking on
He
wood.
doesn't have end here.
I'm a
Oh,
motivated
save me the
military kind of
mush.
guy. We just think that it's gonna happen.
I'm not being soft. I'm offering you a way out. You don't make it off.
Okay.
Oh,
Gallywix. So 3 phases with an intermission. And there's a lot of overlap in things. So I'm pretty much just going to describe it once. I think the junk maker is trash. It's like a mini boss kind of trash.
¿A qué le tiré? ¿A esta? No sé quién es. ¿Por qué tengo esto?
Okay, so one ability that we'll see throughout the phases is Gallywix is going to be dropping bombs, and anyone that gets hit by the bomb has a long dot that stacks. So to be careful, you know, just watch your feet.
Ah, ya ni vi esta
The
pelea.
stack starts at like 500,000 damage, but it's like, again, it stacks, so watch out for that. In phase 2 and 3, there's going to be coils that the boss activates that we need to destroy. We need to make sure that they don't stay up too long. Also, the boss, or there's going to be technicians in phases 2 and 3. They're going to drop something called gigabombs. When they die, we need to sabotage. So the gigabombs, they are the things that we use on the coils. Excuse me.
Yeah, each technician drops one. Yeah.
Yeah. Any extras that we have, just kind of throw into the middle of the room to get rid of them. So see where the pit is. If we don't need the extras.
Can we get a sound stop for the? Sorry to interrupt.
Sorry. That's where we want to throw them. So each coil in phases 2 and 3 can be sabotaged twice, and so we want to make sure that we do that. So throw the bombs, the 6 total bombs. Well, 6.
We should just assign one person that does the bomb. They have to go interact with the controls, and then everyone else gets to throw theirs in the middle.
Oh, interesting. So you can throw it multiple times? Or you just throw it once and it sabotages?
I think it for each phase, I don't know how many times you have to do it, but it's just one bomb thrown at the controls will stop Gallywix, it says.
Okay. All right. Excuse me. Now for Gallywix himself, he doesn't move. He stays in the middle of the room. And we're just going to have to deal with it. During phase 1, there's group soaks that we have to do, and that's going to be the tank swap. Excuse me. We don't have to have everyone do the soak. Like 5 or 6 people is sufficient for the soak, so a tank plus a group, I would say. And it's a fairly large cone, and it's like this reddish purpley color that goes out. I mean, it'll be wherever the tank has the boss facing. So I'll get to the group assignments in a moment, but whoever is assigned to do the soak, when you get hit by that, there's a heal absorption that needs to be taken off the people that get hit with that soak. Let's see here.
Is that a heal to full?
That's a really good question. No, it absorbs like 28 million.
Could somebody share that quest that gives us? I should have it, but I'm not seeing it in my list.
I mean, it's not something dispellable too, right?
Yeah, thank you.
It is not dispellable.
I didn't know
and
that it was.
If we somehow fumble it and 3 or fewer people get hit by that cone, everyone gets the debuff. And so we really need to make sure that the people who are assigned to get hit with that can manage it. And I think, having 5 people plus a tank is not so much that it's going to tax our healers. We'll see. We may need to make an adjustment, but that's what I'm going to kind of go with for now, especially because our tanks have some self-healing they can manage. Now, here's the thing, healers. So you've got 30 seconds to heal off the heal absorbs, or it will explode for whatever is left on the shield, on the group. So that's called scatter blast canisters. We don't want any extra people getting hit by that. We also don't want fewer than who's assigned to it when we can help it. Let's see here. Then there's bombs that we have to manage, and they're just big circles. There's plenty of space. Looks like each one that comes down covers roughly a fourth of the circle. Not quite that much space, but if you get hit by it, you're going to get blast burn, and that's what we want to avoid. Everyone, there's going to be little circle swirlies to dodge. Bad belated boom. So just move out of them. And they're kind of staggered when their explosions happen as well. So just continue to watch and be mindful. Some bombs are going to be attached to people, and you just need to spread out. And let me just make sure. So it's 7 yards. So if you get, it's going to be the same color circle as the other bombs. So like a red, orange, yellow color. But you're not going to have like a graphic underneath you. You're just going to have a ring around you. So if you get just a ring around you and a yellow arrow on your head, move away from people. Everyone else needs to be watching as well to make sure that they are not just staying in the circle and not seeing it. So more swirlies, a couple different kinds of swirlies. Then what is this portion? Still part of phase 1. There's a lot in phase 1. There's going to be venting heat, which is just raid-wide damage, and each time that Gallywix casts it, it's going to last a second longer, so it starts at 4 seconds and it goes from there. I'm not sure how often that comes up. There's going to be Gatling Cannon where he focuses a target. If you get focused by the Gatling Cannon, try to be closer to the boss and not further away. This is tanks, by the way. If you get hit by it, try to stay close. If you get too far away, then you're going to take 200% increased damage from it, and it hits for about 7.5 million. So just be aware. Also, tanks, you're going to swap before the boss gets to 10 stacks of trick shots. So it's not a stack on you, it's a stack on him. And he gets a stack every 4 seconds. But when he switches, he's going to deal damage based on how many stacks he has. So I would say switch between 4 and 6 stacks as mechanics allow for you guys to switch and see how that feels damage-wise. Like if you feel like you could take more damage, yep, use a CD and taunt, exactly. Just be mindful of that. When he reaches 200 energy, that's when phase 2 starts, and then there's 4 coils in the room. Let me see if I can, yeah. So right over here are the coils. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm just gonna put world markers down there. And that's where those are the things we need to sabotage and throw bombs at. Hang on just a sec. I'm gonna remove markers. He's going to have most of his abilities from phase 1. There are going to be different adds that we have to deal with. He stays in phase 2 through a second set of Giga Coils, so we're going to have to deal with that mechanic twice, essentially. Let's see here. Yep, we already talked about throwing any extra Giga Bombs that we have into the middle of the room. So the main mechanic in phase 2 is something called the Charge Giga Blast. There's going to be 8 technicians. We need to dodge their spawning mechanic. And then once they die, they're going to leave like actual looking bombs on the ground. Like yeah,
those are the Giga Bombs.
Yeah, those are the Giga Bombs. So like someone needs to run over it. Hang on. I'm watching a quick GIF of it.
You click it.
Yeah, you got to click it.
Those are called dark fuse technicians to kill, to drop those bombs.
Correct.
It's saying there's an extra action button to pick it up. So if you can't click it, look for an extra action button.
Yeah. So the bombs, we have 55 seconds to execute the mechanic with the bombs. To either have people throw them in the middle or to have them hit a coil. Excuse me. Let's see. So 1 coil will be activated at a time. And I'm going to put this in the Discord real quick. So I want everyone to watch the video on Mythic Trap. So they show exactly what to look for. And if we have 1 person assigned to it, that's fine. But I want everyone to take a look in case that person dies and someone else needs to step in. So as you're going down, like you actually have to go close to an area we don't see them right now because the little things are up. But there's going to be a little side area that you're going to kind of see a bar on. And that's where you need to go to do the thing with the bombs. And I'll probably assign it to someone that's fairly mobile because they can get there and then get back to the boss and do their thing as they're managing it. When a coil is sabotaged twice, a quarter of the room is going to be filled with lightning for the duration of the fight. So as if there's not enough going on, we're going to have to deal with that as well. Then after we've successfully, or after Gallywix has activated a coil, excuse me, he's going to cast a Giga Blast, and it's a blue beam. It's big enough to dodge. People need to dodge it, and you've got a couple of seconds to get out of it once you see the mechanic on the ground and see the telegraph happen. And he's going to keep doing this throughout the duration until the active coil is sabotaged. Now, the good news is the coils, they're going to have like where to go. There's also going to be like a bouncy blue arrow thing that we can look for to kind of get us there quickly. If the beam hits bombs, however, the bombs get destroyed, which then blows up on the group and does damage to the group. So once bombs are down, once we have the ads killed, we need to make sure all of them are picked up off of the ground, and we need to make sure that people that are bomb carriers do not get hit by the beam before they handle the bomb mechanic. So also in phase 2, he's going to drop a bunch of bombs. If anyone gets stuck with bombs, just make sure those people are spread out and away. There is a soak mechanic. So it's called fused canisters, and I'm not sure how many people are going to get this. Yeah, let me check on that.
Okay, ahí no era.
I don't see anything specifically that says that they get slowed, but I wouldn't be surprised if they do get slowed. Anyway, excuse me. So people with fused canisters, they need at least 2 more people to come soak with them, or the entire raid gets a healing absorb debuff. And it's going to be, it's exactly the same as the phase 1 healing absorb. So healers, you had a lot of work on this boss, but we know you guys can do that. Again, there's swirlies to dodge. When we do damage a Giga Control, there's just going to be some periodic damage that goes out that we need to heal through. Then there's the venting heat that's still going. There's going to be the tank Gatling cannon, the tank trick shot. So you guys, throughout the duration, are going to have to deal with the Gatling cannon and the trick shots tanks. When we get a technician, we need to dodge where they spawn, and then we need to blow them up quickly. If the slower we go, the more damage the technicians can do, and the faster they move. So it's kind of a push there. Other ads that can come up are sharpshoot sentries. They have a shock barrage that we need to interrupt, and then we just kind of kill them as we can. There are dark fuse wrenchmongers. And this is a tank ad. So when a wrenchmonger is down tanks, whoever's not actively tanking the boss, if you'll pick that ad up and bring it onto the boss, then we can kind of cleave off, do some cleave damage there. There's the wrenchmonger also will come in and do damage for people that get hit by it. They come in on a rocket, so it's a different graphic to look for. I mean, if it is heroic only, that's fine. I'll move past it. It's showing up in my normal notes on Mythic Trap. So I guess it's more of a healers beware that could happen. If it's only heroic, then you only have to worry about the phase 1 heal absorb. So when we get Gallywix to 50%, that's when intermission is going to hit. And he's going to crash down. People need to be out of it. And he's going to get a shield. and we have to break the shield. At this point, I want to say let's hold hero until he comes down with the shield so we can break through the shield quickly. Excuse me. Let's see here. While he's shielded, we've got a race between a raid wipe. So that's why I want Lust there. And then once phase 3 starts, he is not going to be in the robot anymore, and he's going to be the one moving around. So this is where it tanks. We can kind of adjust positioning when we need to. In phase 3, he only summons technicians, and we still have the coil mechanic that we have to deal with. And so this is the big race. We got to kill him before we run out of space. There's bombs that we have to deal with. Now, he's going to mark a few people to launch rockets at in phase 3. So when you have, there's going to be a few players, I don't know, 3 or 4. If you've got that, you need to stop moving. Oh, it's lines on the ground, and there's going to be 3 lines coming from you. If you get that on you, find a safe spot where you're not overlapped with others. So think Farak lines, and then stop moving. As soon as you're in a safe spot, stop moving. Everyone else move out of those lines to dodge. And there's going to be overlap with mechanics as well that we have to deal with. Now, we've got a new soak, which is canisters. Each canister, so they're going to be like purple swirls. They need to be soaked, and there's a timer on it, so you don't have to get there within 2 seconds. You've got a little bit of time. But people that soak those, they have the heal absorb. And so we don't want more than one person in that circle, because at this point, our healers are going to probably be fairly taxed. And that's one more heal absorb they have to deal with. There's going to be...
I haven't seen it, but it looks like a catch mechanic, right? Oh, like it sounds like a catch mechanic.
It's so what it is
on the ground, go there and catch it. One person on each swirly.
Yeah, so it's not exactly a catch. You need to be there before the timer runs out. But you do need it. It's similar to a catch mechanic. So you get there and you just stay until it goes away, and then healers will heal you up. Just checking to see if there's anything else in phase 3. There is nothing else new in phase 3. So we're gonna get a couple of attempts. Do people have any additional questions or points that they want to clarity on? Can we get shaman buff, please? Thank you. No, we're not splitting the raid in half. So what I want to do is I want group 1 plus Loon to do the first soak. So you're going to be soaking with Circle. And then group 2 plus Bjorn. So Bjorn is Star. We're going to soak with Bjorn, with the frontal. All right, everyone is ready. Does everyone understand? So group 1 plus Loon, do the soak with Circle. Group 2 plus Bjorn, soak with Star. So tanks, you cannot be stacked with this. I mean, boss is going to be in mid, so just kind of that spacing is fine. Here comes Pull.
The cones are bigger than that. The tank's got to be on opposite sides, at least 90 degrees.
They're going to be about.
A ver cómo nos va con
a
esto.
fourth of the platform.
2,
So
1.
Time to die. Shout.
Group 1
all right,
share.
group 1 and Loon need to be in this first one. All right, Bjorn, you want to taunt this, and then everyone else needs to make sure that they're not with Bjorn. All right, get out of the circles.
Bomb incoming. Group 2 share.
All right, so this is group 2 and Bjorn. And then it'll be back to group 1 and Loon for the next one. We've got some time though, so not super rush.
Group 1 share.
Group 1 and Loon.
Is it supposed to change sites like that?
Nope.
Bowman coming.
Well, yes, if the tank is going to taunt it, it will. So for that mechanic, you just need to stick with your tank and not worry necessarily about the side that you're on. Does that make sense? Like, I understand we want to. So if we have the boss swap sides like that and everyone can be in the middle, then essentially the soak groups are just there doing their soaks, and the boss is just going to be flipping back and forth.
I'm gonna be honest. It's
Go ahead and jump in the middle.
It's much easier to have group
Bowman
1
coming.
here. and
Sí,
the
yo
other
también
group
pienso lo mismo.
there, and then just
Un
everyone in that
grupo
group's
1 y
tank,
grupo 2
instead of
aquí
this
y los
cross,
otros
just
demás
get in, get
afuera.
out, get in, get out, just have the tank
Sí.
swapping back and forth.
Sí, porque tener todos juntos, sí.
Yeah, it'd be way easier like that.
Sí, será mucho más fácil. O sea, aquí un grupo,
Make
aquí
sure
otro
that if you're
grupo
dead, you stay
y
dead.
ya.
No
Nomás que
releasing.
jueguen el turno
So
mientras
just similar
nosotros
to
nos
how you did
quedamos aquí.
Bloodborne Horror last tier.
Yeah.
Porque eso de estar
The below
moviéndonos
URL literally
en...
says group 1 and group 2 if people want to download it. I can link it.
Can you link it, please?
Eso de estar moviéndonos así no está funcionando.
Full raid? No, it's not full raid. So
Bueno, pienso
we
yo.
need, we don't want the full group or even half of the group to be getting hit with that heal absorb. But we need more than 3 people. So 6 is the compromise that I want. So
Entonces yo
the
entiendo
first
que eso es así, ¿no?
soak is going to be group 1 plus Loon, and then the second soak is going to be group 2 plus Bjorn every time. And then everyone else, they can manage where they want to go in between the 2 wedges. Yes, most of the raid is going to be between us. And make sure that everyone that's not in a soak group is in roughly the same area between the 2 soak groups so that healers can reach everyone. That's the other reason
Probably because
why
there
it would
wasn't
be.
enough people standing in it.
I got killed the second time on the soak.
That's not working, Quest. I don't know why.
I'll just give you a link to the Waggle page, one sec.
Do we need to summon somebody?
I can get it afterwards. It's fine.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get a closet and we'll summon Locky and get another attempt in.
I'm almost back.
Oh, my apologies, bro. I didn't realize
Okay.
you were spacing out over here.
Let's go ahead and rebuff. So really the only adjustment that we're making on this attempt is we're gonna have Bjorn and Toten on opposite sides of the boss and everyone in between where the 2 tanks are going to be dealing with the boss. And then the groups that are supposed to soak with each tank just stay in the section with the tank that you're assigned to. If you have to move because you've got an AoE thing on you or you're dodging stuff, just make sure you get back to where you're supposed to be. Okay, so Bjorn, let's go ahead and have you start like closer to over here.
O sea, ¿cómo? Entonces, ¿dónde puede quedar?
Anyone need a reminder of who they're soaking with if they're soaking? Nope. All right, here comes full.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Please be really careful not to pull early. Oh. And don't be me.
One shot.
All right, this is group 1 and Loon. Dodge circles.
Bowman coming. Group 2 shot.
Group 2 and Bjorn.
Bone on you.
Dodge circles.
¿Qué tengo que hacer con esto? Nada en especial.
One shot.
circles.
Bowman coming. Fleet 2 shed.
Boss is at about 70% and 100% energy. And when he's at 100 is when we'll see the next phase.
Ok, esa primera fase está sencillita. Bueno, al menos aquí en normal, ¿verdad? O sea, con que queden...
Bowman coming. Fleet 2 shed.
It was unfortunate. Alright, we're gonna have a phase change here shortly. Alright, these are the technicians. Let's get them killed. Interrupt and stun.
Ok, ese rayo.
Alright, pick up the bombs. I'm gonna drop the one off. You are not slowed, by the way.
Okay.
These are the Tinkas. This is a soak.
We got someone on the controls.
I don't need everyone in there.
Chinga mi madre.
Do we need everyone in that soak?
We need.
Maybe I'm...
Did anyone with a bomb go to the controls?
I did.
Okay.
I didn't have to click anything. I just went there and it went away.
Did you
I'm a
not
little
get there in
confused.
time, maybe? There was a timer over it.
No, pues ahí quién sabe qué pacho.
I went there within 5 seconds.
Anybody see how many was in that soak? I was in it.
Can you guys see the lit up controls
5
blue on the
bodies.
side?
Yeah, I can see it.
Like the holographic blue things, it's random each time, I think. But I'm not sure if there's an extra action button on your bar that you have to press when you get to them. Or...
I thought it was the one with the yellow, like that coil right now has those 2 yellow windows up, so I thought that was the one we're supposed to go to.
No, it's gonna be, so you're gonna see these gates lowered, and then there's one of them's gonna be highlighted in blue, and there's gonna be like a blue arrow pointing to it.
Oh.
And it took a second for me to like stand by a bomb for an extra action bar to come up for it to for me to be able to pick it up.
Can we get a closet, please?
Did someone link them the "Don't Release You Fucking Ape" Wigor yet?
Monkey.
Yeah, Kimmy put it out earlier.
Did phase 1 feel better that time though? It was unfortunate Lawland got killed because he had one of the sticky bombs on him and he did the soak, and so it was just
Yeah.
a bunch of damage
I ran in
there.
the wrong direction for this soak to get out of the bombs. I remember to run the other way. So that may have been why he died too.
Is it too hard to see these 2 marks on our tanks? I can certainly give them different marks.
No, it was just a split-second decision when the orange circles went down. I just
Okay. Can we get Shaman buff one more time, please? Okay, perfect.
Can you give me a second? I just have to. Where is my... I'm good.
Okie dokie. Here comes Poe.
Ok, vamos a ver otra vez.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time to die. Jumps.
Group 1 share.
What the boys have been working on. Bust out the big bombs, boys.
Bowman coming. Group 2 share.
What the boys have been working on. Get 'em and gas, boys, you little jerks. Warm regards.
Group 1 share.
What the boys have been working on. Bust out the big bombs, boys.
Bowman coming.
Pardon me.
Group 2 share.
What the boys have been working on.
Oh. Those bombs were very unfortunate. So, Tank, which direction are you going to go if bombs happen to be in the frontal? So that we all go in the same direction.
Whichever way is the safe way would be my vote.
Bust out the big bombs, boys.
Bowman coming. Group 2 share.
Looks like we're going counterclockwise. If you're on the route. Or to the right.
Okay, out of these circles. Alright, get the ads killed. Let's see, which one is open? Looks like it's circle that's open. There's the other side that needs to get hit. There's still bombs down. We need people to pick those bombs up, please. And any extra bombs, remember, we're throwing them down the center. Alright, folks, don't stack these. We need at least 2 people in each, 2 extra people. Alright, looks like we're only gonna have to do maybe one more. Boss is already at 57%, and the intermission happens at 50.
Bowman coming.
That's good to see. So we got soaks and these bombs, so make sure we have people helping out with the soaks. Oh, that was the wrong soak. One more %. Let's push it. See what this
Okay.
intermission looks like. Alright, move out of the circle. Alright. Left.
Oh. Se transformó.
Interrupt.
¿A quién interrumpimos?
Oh, that was good.
Bowman coming.
Right. Alright, you got lines on you. Find a safe spot. Stop moving. Stop moving. There you go. Alright, these are the canister soaks, 1 per. I'll do this one closer to melee.
Bowman coming. Line on you.
Shit,
Find
aquí
your
me voy a
safe spot,
morir.
Stop moving. Alright, we're gonna have ads. Get these guys killed. Technicians first. Get bombs picked up. Don't let those bombs get hit.
Help soak.
Alright,
We have
canisters.
CR too.
Eso hay que soquearlos.
Yeah, let's get a DPS up. One per circle, please. Do we have them all covered? I think so.
It's more than
No,
one. You need
se
two.
movieron.
It's 6.7 million. If you've less than that health, you're dying. Yeah, like I died to it because I listened to it. You need 2 people in them.
Bowman coming.
No sé qué hacen.
That's funny because my notes say 1 to soak, so that's wrong.
If you've more than 6 points, if you can take.
Yeah,
a
no, I
6.7
agree
million,
with you. I agree with you. The notes are wrong then. Because that's what I wrote down this morning when I was watching.
The Wowhead cheat sheet says each fused canister player must stack with at least 1 other person, so minimum of 2.
Those aren't fused canisters though. Those are fused canisters phase 2. The last one is
Those
TikTok,
are the TikTok
canisters.
canister. Yes. It
Yeah,
reads
the
like
last
one
one's at
person,
the.
though.
It
Yeah.
does. It says
Really
at
small.
least 1. Yeah.
2 people. 1 plus 1.
Right. I'm just the TikTok say at least 1, but 2 will definitely like. One person will. It'll sacrifice one person, so that the whole raid doesn't get that. But to save that person, yeah, it's better to have at least 2 get in each one for sure.
Agreed.
And also, I got the lines on me a couple times, so the circles, there's like fire circles that come out like maybe 3 seconds or 4 seconds after I get the lines that I usually had to move out after. So it's kind of like a late move you might have to do if you get lines.
Yeah, I saw that a lot. I mean,
Bye
it
there.
almost guarantees you have to move. I was watching since I was dead.
Okay, so we'll just make an
I got hit
amendment
by the
and all
circles
soaks
the
at
first
least.
time.
Okay. So in phase 2 and phase 3, when there's soak circles, 2 people in those soak circles. I was able to live through one, but I did use a personal on it. And yeah. So it's if we have 2 there, and then if someone doesn't necessarily have a personal, they're not likely to get one shot. That's easy adjustment we can make. Are there any other adjustments people saw that we need to make? It looked like we were managing the mechanics fairly decently.
Like in terms of a pure efficiency thing, if we want to assign people that are lower DPS to do the bombs, it lets people that are higher DPS keep pushing the boss in that bomb phase.
I mean, I'm happy to do bombs every time and run them out. So I mean, as long as there's a bomb for me to pick up, then I'm happy to do that every time. Yeah, it doesn't take long to do the bomb thing. I mean, it didn't take me long to do the bomb thing. Like, I don't know if, yeah.
I would just save, more importantly, just like whatever bomb's closest to the controls. Like, just save that one for the person who's going to do the controls. And then wherever the other ones are, just, you literally just stand next to it, pick it up, and then hit the button again or whatever, or press 1 or what, and it dumps into the middle, and you're on your way again.
The only addendum added to that is we can't let the boss frontal hit those bombs if we can avoid it. So we can't just let them sit on the ground either. But yeah, I'll always pick up a bomb for sure and make sure that I run it out. People like casters, I would say only pick up of a bomb if you see that hasn't been touched in like the last 5 or 10 seconds and you don't see anyone running to it. Because all you have to do at that point is hit the extra action button to throw it in the middle of the room.
Do you have to run to the middle of the room, or do you just face and hit the button?
You have to aim it a bit. There is a bit of aiming involved.
Yeah, you just face the center.
There's a line showing where the bomb's gonna go when you hit the button.
Okay.
So I'm not adding a 6th person to the soak. It's just going to be group 1 and then group 2 plus Bjorn in phase 1. Because it's the heal absorb might be a little higher on that group when they get hit with the frontal. However,
They go to about half. If they're halfway, they go to about half health. So it hasn't been. It wasn't bad.
But that's my question, because it's the same amount of damage from that cone regardless. Would it not be safer for it to be split across more people so that we're not dipping as low when we're having that and the bombs at the same time?
Cordell,
it's
can
the
you?
same amount of damage.
I've got my notes set based on what other people have said in regards to not having the whole raid, like have half the raid take it. We can try it with that if you'd really like.
The one thing I would say about, I just say one thing about basing notes off stuff off groups that have like 20 super competent mechanics people. Like we have to be a bit pragmatic that the extra leeway provided would have more people do it, the easier it is on the healers and more leeway for mistakes.
Okay, read what Cordell just said. So
It's the same amount of damage. If we spread it across more people, we don't dip as low and it's not as deadly, is my argument.
Cordell went down twice, so that's why I'm wondering, because I don't know, like we were losing people that we lost Laugh and we lost Cordell in there. I don't know.
Okay, that's fine. Let's give this attempt a try where we have the odds except for Bjorn stack with Circle and the evens with Bjorn stack with Star. And we'll give that a try and see if it completely trivializes that mechanic.
Is this a frontal?
It's a frontal.
A big purple thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, just
the biggest. Go ahead.
It gets a heal absorb on everyone that gets hit by it. So instead of 5 heal absorbs, it's going to be the half the raid will have a heal absorb on them that has to be healed off.
Right. But it's the same amount of heal absorbs split across more people, so it'll be a less amount per person versus a higher amount.
Let's just try it, like, right?
Yeah, we're gonna give it a try.
Let's just try it. We just did a few tries with 5 people. Let's try half the raid and see how it goes.
And then healers, I just need your feedback on how that feels. Like if it's too much of a strain to have to heal 10 or 11 people through a heal
it's the
absorb.
same damage output. It's the thing. It does 31 million damage across the entire thing, so they're healing the same amount. It's just they don't have to panic heal as much. I think it's like objectively correct here with this group.
How are you splitting again?
Odds are going with Circle, evens are going with Star.
Perfect.
Last, you say when you're good to go. Okay.
Me? I've been good to go. I must have hit the wrong button or something.
Oh, I said lasty. Sorry, not last.
Oh, okay.
All right, Bjorn, where are you starting? That way we can just be where we want to be to start.
Yeah.
No. Evens and odds. Odds with Circle, evens with Star.
And to the canister that killed us last time, the purple soaks. So now we try to have 2 or 3 people in each one, right?
Correct.
Yep.
Correct.
And if you're
use
alone
it
in it,
defensive.
pop it defensive. Pop it defensive if you're alone in it.
Pretty much. If you can take a 6.7 million damage hit and not care, then you can do it yourself. If you have
Or
to care,
sideward.
pick up.
Because I think the first wave they got out, everyone survived and everyone was alone. So.
I barely survived.
I got killed by it.
3,
3 people died.
2,
Less than 5% health.
Time to die.
Group 1 shed. Bowman coming.
Make sure as groups are moving to dodge mechanics that you're staying with your tank.
Group 1 shed. Bomb incoming. Route 2 share. Route 1 share. Bomb incoming. Route 2 share.
Alright, we're about to transition. Don't get hit by these circles, and work on getting these abs killed. We need a bomb to go where I pinged.
Ah, ya entendí para qué es.
Alright, these are soaks.
Y después viene el soqueo, ¿no?
1 more percent and we'll fail. Alright, out of the circle. Left.
Ah, me equivoqué.
Interrupt.
Alright, we gotta move out of these sections.
Help soak.
Okay, canisters are coming out. Get a couple in each. 2 or 3.
Ay, ya quédense en un lugar. Uf, ¿qué nos mató?
Bomb incoming.
Caligux Final Blast.
What got people? Was it... Did we miss a soak? Or was it the blood?
Final blast.
¿Qué fue?
Oh.
Okay.
Go ahead and wipe it. So jump in the middle, stand in bad. Make sure you stay dead. So once this res goes out, let's go ahead and take a quick 5-minute break.
Oof, break. Okay.
You said it was final blast?
Everyone, I did it.
Caliclax
No.
final blast.
That's just a huge move out of.
Yeah, we got to move out of that.
Well, did you see it? I didn't even see what it looked like.
It's
thought I
kind of
had-
hard to see.
I thought I had moved out of an orange thing and was fine, but I guess it was there. There's a repair down?
Yeah, there's a repair down. Right next to me. All right, we're going to start our 5-minute break, and we'll get back to it Yeah, I'll be right back myself.
Thanks.
Ok, pues ya está. 5
Yeah, I think
minutitos
it's
de
just
break.
get the hell away from him as far as you can.
Vuelvo en un ratito, en unos 13 minutos. Voy a ver qué como.
I tried doing like a bomb, but like the action button did not work. Like that shit popped up, I clicked it like a maniac, wouldn't fucking pick it up. So I don't know.
I think you have to. You stand on the bomb and you point the direction you want to throw it, and then you press it. So if you're like slightly outside it, it won't let you click it. I noticed that the last time. So you have to like be in the model of the bomb. Could just be a bug, a UI bug for you too, though.
Yeah, you got to be a lot closer than you would think, and it takes a sec for it to pop up. It's not the most efficient.
Well, I did get the action button, so I assumed once the button is there, I'm close enough. No, but maybe not. I'll try.
I had it showing up too, but I had to go closer to actually use it, so it might just be a bit.
Yeah, that's it then. At least on normal, I think this is a fun fight.
Lots of moving on the dodge and shit.
Yeah, it's just constant barrage of dodge shit, soak shit, kill shit.
Five, four, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, ready check to see who's back. All right, looks like we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 5 folks still AFK. Well, once they get back, we'll put a new feast down and we'll go from there. All right, sounds good, Kimmy.
Be right back, 2 seconds.
Okay, then that's what we'll stick with that as our strat. Unless Blizzard changes something, but yeah, we'll just do a 50-50 split and make it easier for everyone. All right, here's another ready check. Got a couple people say they were back, still waiting on a handful others. Lisa and Toten. That's what we're waiting on. Just
Did
Toten.
Toten say how to pronounce his Pally's dude name?
I haven't. I haven't been told.
Jaware?
Well, I've played enough Call of Duty to know that it's Gur or something, dude. It's that German gun or something.
Only
is it?
someone knows. It's Givia.
Oh, okay. So it is
A rifle. Givia.
Toten, are you back yet? I mean, I'll just go over this real quick. In phase 3, when we see it, it's kind of tricky to see the blue lightning underneath the boss. But once we see that, that mechanic is called. And why didn't Gallywick Grand Finale?
Do we have to pull the boss a little further away from him? Is that like, because I did see some of the canisters were like half in the electrocuted zone on the patch on the ground.
Yeah, we're gonna have to make sure that. Well, it's not the boss so much as it's the ads that we kill. They kind of throw their bombs out when they die. And I tried to pay attention on that last attempt to see if there was any clear indicator of where they go, and there really wasn't. So moving the boss and keeping the ads away from wherever the electrocuted zones are is going to be a big help. So there's those couple of adjustments. When we see blue under the boss, and I think if I remember the telegraph correctly, the boss kind of like levitates a little higher when he's about to do it, and that's our indication to get out from underneath the boss. And we want to be out of the blue at that point, but I think it's just, yeah, it's just fall off damage. And so if you're right underneath the boss, you're going to take like 2.5 billion damage. So we just kind of got to move far away. It might, yeah. So warlocks, can I get you guys, well, we won't do it right on pull because we don't want to have warlock gates down when we're trying to pick up bombs and have there be bombs on the gates and not be able to get them. But it might be good to have warlock gates down during phase 3 when we have that happen, and then people can just take the gate and go across and move away. Or I mean,
right. If we're in the blue, if we're in the patch of stuff when that phase happens, I'll try to remember to drop a gate for everyone to get out of it quick.
Okay. There was one other thing. Oh, in phase 2, we only want to try and overload one coil, so that we've got more space in phase 3. So let me handle blowing up the coil, and any other bombs can just be thrown into the middle. So leave 2 bombs for me, and the rest of them can get thrown away. Let's see if Totem's back yet.
Ok, pues creo que vamos a ver lo último. O sea, nos mató algo que no nos movimos, al parecer, del suelo. Yo ni siquiera lo vi. Nos mató como a 8.
I wonder how long it really takes.
Y fue después de los socks.
He's back. All right, tanks.
Ok, está, vamos. Pues.
Everyone split up to the starting spot with tanks. So evens are with star, odds are with circle. Oh, feast. Thank you. I forgot about that. I asked for that.
Gracias. Gracias, Pandita. Nos da 892, ¿no? Nada despreciables. Ok, listo.
Big blue circle. The one that killed everyone?
Gallywick's final blast.
Gallybuck's finale blast, yeah.
Finale blast.
Yeah. So that we just have to run away from, and it's fall off damage. So I know there's a ton of things during this fight that people use their personals on and defenses for, and lock cookies and health stones and stuff for. But that's when we're running away from that. That's one time where if you can keep one of those things available for it, that would be really good, because there's a reasonable chance we'll be a little more spread out and you might not be within range of a healer. And that's some pretty big damage as it overlaps with other things going on. All right, this is for pull. Hopefully everyone's where they should be for starting. Here we go.
Aquí vamos, pues, vamos allá. No da el tiempo de la segunda pota cuando tiramos el Lost, así que tiene que ser aquí sí o sí.
Oh, am I DCing? I might be DCing.
Y estaba pensando en que el Downwind y el Ascendance lo tengo que tirar después de el Elemental Blast.
Well, I didn't DC. Let's go ahead and be res bid. We'll just see where we can go.
Nobody saw that.
Did he jump on the hole?
Nobody saw it.
It's a secret officer initiation. Don't worry, Holly will be next.
You're not even Havoc. All that talk about
I was closer to the boss than I thought. Roll took me into the hole.
Yeah.
That's why I won't have those two.
Bowman coming. Route 2 shed.
Hey, we got, yeah, if you've got an arrow over your head, then try and make sure you're away from the group.
Route 1 shed. Bomb incoming. Route 2 shed.
Alright, we're in a transition.
Ay, ay, ay. Ahí activé este, o cómo fue posible que se activara.
Alright. Which one's open? I see. Circle again. And over there.
Círculo y está ahí. Y se lo avienta.
Alright. Grab one more bomb. Alright, you guys can throw your bombs in the middle. I'll take care of this last one. And then any other bombs we have, just throw in the middle. Alright, soaks. 2 or 3 extra people in the soak. Alright, get out of the circle. Left. So circle is going to be the section that's lighting up with lightning. So if we can move the boss a little further away from where that is.
Bomb incoming.
No, move away from circle. Or no? Did we not? Yeah, there we go. Move away from circle. Move closer to diamond with the boss.
Hace rato porque salieron dos.
Okay, we got TikTok canisters. Oh, that's unfortunate. At least 2 people. People that go in the thing, use personals in that. Alright. Laugh roar.
Ah, esa cosa nos mató. Ya la vi. Híjole, fácil.
Ads are up. Keep them away from the blue quadrant.
Yo tuneleando como campeón.
I don't see any bombs right now. Did I miss them all? No, I didn't. There they are.
Justo se me activó cuando gasté las 5 cargas.
I need one more bomb. Do we have another? Can that one be dropped? No, Eiffel. Oh, you got it. Okay. Alright, 2 or 3 people in those soaks.
Y salimos de aquí.
Alright. Fall off damage, run away. Alright, we're about to lose the green quadrant, so be ready to move when it's time.
Line on you.
One more bomb. Can someone pick those bombs up and throw them in the middle, please?
Do we have a res on for GWAR?
Help soak.
Alright. 2 or 3 people in each soak.
Oh. ¿Cómo es que quedó así? Sal de
We
ahí.
gotta move out of here. Personals. Alright. Bombs.
Eso, ese se supone que es así.
Do we have any other bombs out? Soak.
Get that bomb, throw it in the middle. Throw it in the middle.
Oh,
Focus
morí.
boss down, second pot.
Sí, yo ya la tenía. No, no vi.
Alright, move away from
Creo
boss.
si la tienen, si lo tienen.
I don't know what externals we have.
No.
We're down to one tank.
Creo que
So
sí lo
whatever we
vamos a
got to keep
lograr.
him alive.
He's got
Here's-
80 million.
Vamos, vamos, vamos. Ya murió, ya murió, ya murió, ya murió.
CC.
Just kill boss, 10 million.
Yay.
Nice.
All right. Got him.
Vamos a...
Watching the cinematic.
Worthless hunk of junk.
No lo había visto.
Hold on. It's not over till I say it's over. And I always win. Look out! Ah! Let's get out of here.
I'll start loot after this cinematic. I'm watching it too.
I hope
Thank you.
he's finally dead, creepy dude.
Esto es waste.
Oh yeah, you guys want to line up? We can take a picture.
Mail, and mail.
Well, it's a good thing we have a surplus of mail wearers, huh?
Mail, and mail.
Yay.
You got mail.
Two curios. I assume anybody can get those.
Yeah, curios. I mean, it's just like if it was tier.
I have to
All
reload.
right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Take a picture.
Ay, ya no vi.
I don't know why that doubled it up. Hold on. Ignore that.
Wasn't there 2 of each of the things?
It was.
It
It
said
popped up
4
with
total.
4 of each. It doubled it.
Oh.
The cinematic kind of messed it up.
Y murió esto.
Yeah, I got no windows.
I think he's still working on it.
Pues esperemos nos podemos
For some
sacar
reason when I'm dead and I
algo
get the
para
the
poder
cinema thing, it just messes up my UI.
Are we going on to heroic after this?
madrear esto.
That's
No
the
creo
plan.
que
Yep.
vayamos. Sí, vamos a ir heroico.
Sounds great.
Yay.
Um,
Ok.
Oh.
Was there for
What the hell? I hit start and I thought it stopped.
Briefly there.
No. Eso me gustó que hicieran esto de Season
What is the
2.
fun little
This
box?
add-on. Yeah, I
Yeah, this
cinematic
add-on has
popped up, the
caused an
cinematic
enormous
just
amount of
completely
grief.
screwed it all.
Ok.
Nope, you cannot, Toten. Unless he still has loot on him, and that's why I can't.
Morí en la kill.
I don't know if everyone has looted him. But
Okay.
Was there for a second.
It's automatic. Let me restart real quick. It pops up and I do nothing. Don't touch my computer at all and it just goes away.
Hay problemas
so
en el...
we can dip out, and I don't see an NPC to talk to dip out though.
I think this guy does here, look.
Okay. Oh, someone just jumped down the middle.
I'm going to because there's theory that that's the mythic phase that's jumping down there.
Oh. Anyway, go ahead and hop out. Then Sid, if you'll switch it to heroic, we can.
Okay.
Hey,
Did it
Ahí
work
está.
that time?
I think it worked that time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sweet. Reloading fixed it.
So we're talking to this dude to get out of here?
And that's for
Yeah.
that's for champ track, the curio, correct?
I think so.
So that's like what the rest of everything else in normal raid is champion track. That makes sense.
All right, is everyone out?
I know.
All right. Well, it's we should be okay. It's heroic and so then.
All right, I swapped it and reset it, so it should be good.
Crítico
I'll let the
maestría.
loading frame pop up for you this time.
Vamos a tirar Mayor por los dos, ¿no?
Pick it out, and now I don't know how to get it
A
back.
forward deal
I just do
commemoration.
/mercy open. I think works.
Great, thanks.
Le voy a poner Mayor, no sé qué sea.
Did you increase your vote time, Sid?
I did not. When did we change that?
Vera changed it yesterday. I don't know what she changed it to, however.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles, like you.
Heroico. Yay.
The cartels are always hiring
I changed it to 120 seconds, so 2 minutes. It was at 60 before. So if it went down before you had a chance to look at it, then just message me and I'll add you to the list.
Ah, ok, es para el tier. Esa cosa. Ok, aquí estamos. Crafting supplies. Young Master.
Best deals in town.
Ok, esto da esto. Mejoramos. Transmogs. Exchange.
Oh,
¿Qué es esto?
Yeah, I did too.
Black Market.
Great. New plan. Champions,
Please,
take care of her while we check on our cartels.
Okie dokie. So this boss in heroic. I don't really think there's much that changes.
The big difference is that the adds oil slicks to
Oil
the ground that
slicks.
we need to use the fire to burn out.
Yeah. So what I was talking
¿Cómo?
about yesterday with oil slicks is now reality.
Oh, sí, me ven unos pantaloncitos. Pero que creo que aquí no hay catalizador.
Remember, you can turn in your curios as well as upgrade your gear in here on the next floor. All right. Bye, Lolland. Thanks for joining us. Oh, there's shiny there. I want it. So we're gonna do the same thing as well with normal that we did yesterday. So we want the boss kind of near a wall. We want everyone, excuse me, near to or on top of the boss. So that when the motorcycles come, they charge close to the boss and we can just kind of cleave off of them, burn them down, and then shoot them into the boss right away. um,
Vamos a ver si podemos matar esto.
Yeah, we've got a tie between votes on the second one, so we're talking it out real quick. Mm,
Did we get it settled, or are we still waiting? Okay, yeah, we got it settled.
yeah, we got it settled.
Pues ya está esto,
Oh,
pero
sorry.
creo que aquí no podemos
Thanks.
catalizarlo como tal. Voy a ver si aquí arriba hay algo para catalizar.
Can we get a rebuff on the shaman buff, please? And then does anyone have any questions on this boss? Like, it was pretty easy and normal. We're just gonna kind of do the same. Like,
Are we
once
dropping
the...
Sorry, are we dropping the oil piles in the center?
Yeah, try and drop them. So if we're kiting the boss along the wall on the inner portion.
One random observation I have is just based on the log yesterday. Lalan did most of the crashing the motorbikes into the boss and whatnot, so the other melee are going to have to pick up the slack and make sure you're doing that, because ideally the motorbikes are all dying in Witchy, so it's kind of a melee mechanic.
And that's where most of the damage on this boss comes from, too, to be honest.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's fine. Everyone is ready, so we're gonna get rolling and see how this feels. We want to lust on pull.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You want a piece of me?
Everyone on boss, please. On boss. No one at range. No one at range. Get on in, guys. Alright, oil slicks toward the middle. Big purple circles. Move the boss a little more, please, Tank.
Kill ads.
Perfect. Alright. Motorcycles are coming in. They should be charging through the boss. That's where we want them to be. Close-ish. Alright, get out of the line. Get these bikes going up, and then shoot them at the boss.
Kill ads.
One more bike. New bikes are coming. 2 of them are going to be in front of the boss.
Watch your feet. Blame on you.
One of the bikes is in the oil slick. If we can have range, focus that one down. I'll go out and hop into it. Oh.
Kill ads.
Both of the bikes are under the box, so someone just hit your F to get in the bike. New bike. Personals, block rocks. Alright. Make sure when ads come up that we CC them, we interrupt their cast.
You have mechanics in the back spanning with.
Boss is just fine here. Alright, everyone please be on the boss so that we don't have motorcycles going all over the place. We want them as close to on or really close behind the boss as much as possible.
No.
Ah, that's good.
Ah, ok, ya entendí. Lo que queremos es que queden aquí.
Watch your
Ah.
kill ads.
Ya entendí.
That's unfortunate. These motorcycles are going to be behind the boss.
What? Your feet.
We're not burning the oil.
They are not. Not sure why. We need these motorcycles down, guys.
Kill ads. Watch your feet.
Motorcycles are the priority, guys.
Watch your feet.
No, estamos aquí.
Any way we can get the boss? Well, I guess maybe not.
Kill ads.
We're really split right now. We need to try and get the... Yeah, they're coming up to the boss now.
AOE incoming.
Yeah, we need the motorcycles on the boss as much as possible.
No morí. No hubiera venido aquí, ¿verdad? Creo que es como mi error.
Once they're burned down, go ahead and hop in and... Oh.
Yeah, everyone should just be like in
go ahead,
front of
Mike.
the boss, though. Stacked in front of the boss the whole time. Like,
No,
We're on the right wheel.
we got behind
The only-
because like the oil isn't burning, no? Because like you can't shoot the motorcycle on the boss with all this oil everywhere.
Right.
Like 3 of us got stuck in a motorcycle while we moved the boss like a quarter of the circle.
Yeah.
And then everything was out of sync. Just like burn the oil.
Yeah, the bikes got behind, so we had to move away from them, and it kind of just spiraled from there.
Ya está
So do you want the
actualizado.
fire
100%.
burn behind?
We need to have the fire or the oil behind the boss. Like whatever oil puddle is dropped on the boss needs to get burned. If there's time to burn the oil in the middle, burn the oil in the middle. But that, like, definitely we need to make sure that oil on the boss doesn't stay on the boss so that we don't get split like that.
But if we get the
Is
purple
it just-
circles, we go to the middle, not behind.
Correct.
Got it. Okay, cool.
Hmm?
Every time, huh? He's
I
gonna
was
do
gonna
it.
say, yeah. I thought I was gonna get squished.
All right. Looks like we're getting Kimmy back.
Vamos a colocar esto.
We get a... Oh, already getting one. Thank you.
Normal. Y cabeza Gale Sobering. Gale Sobering. Done. Luego neck. Go father. Go father. Okay.
All right, rebuffs real quick, please. So, Kimmy, the change on heroic are
Shoulders.
the
Gale Sobering.
oil fills. If you get the
Sobering.
big purple circle around you, bring it to the middle of the room.
Cloak.
If you have fire on you to
Pilot.
burn oil, burn the oil underneath the boss.
Test pilot.
And then if you still have fire to
On.
burn oil, then you can go more toward the middle and burn those oil patches.
Luego
Alright.
chest. Gale Sobering.
Here we go.
Y hasta aquí dejamos.
5, 4, 3, 2.
move the boss when you can. Everyone should be on the boss. Quick, on the boss. Alright, move the boss a little further forward, please. Hey, nice job. That's what we want to see every single time. We want them right on the boss as much as possible.
No, ¿qué hice?
Alright, these are a little split. Keep boss here.
If you can't be exactly on the boss, be slightly in front of him, not behind.
Yeah.
That way the
Behind
bike's
is
where we're
better.
going, not where we're behind.
Killads.
One more bike under the boss if we can get someone on it. Alright.
And this is where we want last, right?
Yeah. Make sure that we get interrupts on ads as they come. And then keep them CC'd and stunned while we're burning boss.
Interrupt 2.
Do we have any more mechanics out right now? Oh, just got some new ones.
New ones.
Okay. Alright, on the boss.
Remember, in front of the side of the boss, not behind.
Killads.
Try to move the boss a little further out of the oil, please. Oh, one of those is not going to be great. Ah, shoot. Try and keep the boss there. Let's burn these bikers down really, really quick so we can get them launched at the boss, and we gotta get out of here.
Killads.
No, ya uno se fue.
Ah.
If that happens and you have clear space, you can just bring the boss back, because there was a pathway through.
Yeah, we need to...
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
We've got a biker in the back again. Alright, we gotta move the boss more aggressively out of the oil too. I know, lots of movement. You guys are doing what you can.
Watch your feet.
Ay, que me muero.
I'm gonna burn oil on the sides first.
Yes, please.
Perfect.
Alright, we got new motorcyclists. We're still struggling a little bit with spacing. If we can... I'm not sure when we're getting the next tank hit. Did they group up? Oh, intermission, okay.
The clearest path is back the way you can, so...
Yeah. You can flip the boss, that would be fantastic. So it's stun, interrupts, and displacement that will help us with the ads.
You have a CR and he's the closest to someone who can res.
Make sure none of these casts get off.
Vamos.
We get, yeah, perfect. All right, hang on. Let the oil go down, and then we can move. Second pot. All right, now move.
Watch your feet.
Everyone should be in front of the boss right now, except for those dropping oil. We've got...
Kill ads.
There we go. Bikers are incoming. They're going to be in that oil patch. I don't know if we'll have anything to clear it or not, but if so, that would be great. Finish off the cycles quick. Nice placement with the motorcycles. No, not those two.
Se fueron muy lejos, ¿no?
Kill ads.
We got two bikes way in the back. Unfortunate.
You can't tell me it's not weighted. There was two of us shooting the bikes, and the bikes picked up two of us.
Yeah. Hey, nicely done.
Pues lo logramos.
Nice work. Huh, that's one nuisance.
And sword. Good luck.
Morons. While you were playing with Vexy, my crew was moving in. Thanks for the extra time. Ah, great. And the Galagio is sealed tight. Clear out Gallywix's cronies and see what can be salvaged.
Yo no sé qué tirar aquí. Si es que no es bis. Voy a poner not bis. Minor. Mayor.
All right, everyone, I need to go pick up my daughter. Great job today. Good luck on the next couple of bosses. You're gonna kill it. I just know it.
Later, Lynn. Thanks for leading.
Thank you.
All right, let's head towards Cauldron.
Talk to me. Hurry back.
We got ads. Bjorn DC'd.
No, I didn't. Quit lying.
You just don't want me to tell everybody you're with Comcast. Does Comcast still exist?
Yeah, I use Comcast.
That was the big joke whenever I was raiding with my guild there. Half the raid would DC and they'd all be Comcast.
For me, Comcast is the only decent service locally, minus Starlink.
Un
And I
boy.
think decent very, very loosely.
Un boecito, por favor.
We use T-Mobile and our local.
I'm lucky that we're actually getting Google Fiber here shortly.
Nice.
Listo. Ok, vamos con las criaturas estas. No estuvieron tan complejas. Pero en heroico, quién sabe cómo estén. Blade. Sword. Later. Back. Es que ya no sé cómo están tirando, pero. No quiero tener problemas con que esté tirando puro mayor a todo. Según yo estoy reparado, ¿no? Sí. A ver, este sí lo voy a grabar. La otra se me olvidó, como siempre. Como siempre, ¿verdad? Pero aquí estamos en heroico. Y son las que quiero medio subir a
Alright, so the
YouTube.
big differences here. On the Florendo side, so the T-Rex side, you've got a spread out mechanic with fire circles, so don't stack. On the Gorilla side, you've also got one as well, and then you've got the images that chase you. Just don't run into them. They chase for 12 seconds, nobody hit them. You can see them out of the way, but you run into them, they stun you. And that's pretty much it.
Sencillito. Va.
Don't get greedy with those ants that chase you. They'll leave a puddle.
Oh, that's right. They do. They leave a puddle, huh? Yeah. So just be cautious with them. And then, like we said last time, yesterday, if you start on the T-Rex side, they clash. You go to the Gorilla side, swap sides each time.
Ok, va.
And let me just double check groups real quick. We should be good. Yeah, I think we're solid groups where we're at. So odds on Gorilla, evens on T-Rex.
Events on T-Rex. Yo soy Even.
And this fight is very, very much just don't stand in shit. If you get the beam, target it away from everyone else, but try not to be in it either.
Wait. Who do you want where? Odds?
Otros gorilas.
Gorilla.
I said odds, Gorilla, evens, Florendo, right? I think.
Yep.
Yes. Eso fue lo que dijo el buen Tiz.
Can one of the other hunters don't forget to pop a mark on the dino, please.
Alright, it's on tanks.
Ok, venga, vamos ahí. Pelea heroica de Florendo y el Thor. Vamos a ver qué tal.
3, 2, 1. Help soak.
And the bomb soak on the Florendo side.
Soqueamos. Esquivamos. Esquivamos. Soqueamos. Nos movemos. ¡Ah!
There's the spread mechanic on the fire side.
Help soak.
Try not to point that beam towards the Gorilla side, try to point it to the wall. Alright, they're gonna clash here in a sec.
Cambiamos de lugar.
Dodge everything and then go to the opposite side this time.
Au.
Okay, swap sides.
Oh, así que sí nos pegaron.
Watch your step.
Si te mueves, te...
Go on the fire side, make sure you're in that bomb.
Mientras más te muevas, más se hace la carga, ¿no?
Run. Watch your step.
Let's try not to put the beam on top of the bomb. We can try that next time.
That was me.
It's good.
¡Au!
Watch your feet.
Me pegó esa cosa, pensé que a mí no me pegaba. Raining electricity. Ya no se va a hacer un wipe.
Very much just don't stun and shit.
No se va a hacer un wipe, ¿no? Completamente. Aquí voy a abrir donde guardo las grabaciones.
Let's go ahead and wipe it. We got a lot
Para
of
ir,
people down.
para ir borrando todas estas. Borro este y creo que ayer grabé más cosas.
Watch your
También
step.
las borro. Lo que estaba probando, ¿no? Estaba haciendo pruebas.
Looks like shit's hitting a lot harder.
Just a little. Yeah. There's ticking damage. Constant ticking damage.
Yeah, I know I died because I moved out of the beam one split second too late, apparently.
I couldn't see that the beam was on me and all this red shit, and
That's a pretty big beam to miss not being on you.
I know.
Actually, it's a little bit hard to see at the beginning. When it first pops on you, you're not really sure it's on you because it's so light.
I mean, plus you're grouped up with people too, so at first you're not quite positive.
Me voy a tirar el...
It's okay. I think in the next, like, maybe 2 or 3 expansions, they might put in something in the game that lets you tell you when things are on you. We'll be able to do that again then.
And they're talking about having something like that already with the cooldowns and shit.
Voy a poner esta cosa. El escudo de tierra cuando estemos caminando de aquí para acá porque no hay que pegarle y bien puedo usarla, ¿verdad?
Alright, so any questions about this fight? It's pretty much just don't stun and shit.
Sí.
Anything you clarified? No, we're all good? Okay.
Not sure if it's clear either because we have people that weren't there yesterday, but if you're on the monkey side, you're meant to not move as much as you can. That's what that power is.
Exactamente, tiene que moverse.
Yeah, when you get those circles on you, kind of just stutter step and just wait until they hit to not get hit by them. Like, move as little as possible. Yeah, on tanks.
¿Qué puedo aquí esconder este?
I think jumping does it as well,
5,
right?
Yes.
4,
Jump.
3.
Any kind of movement, jumping, sidestepping, all of that will pull the meter. Pull the meter.
Hope so.
Pull up the beam. Yeah, it stops tracking you a little bit earlier than you realize, and then you don't have time to move. I had the same
Hope
thing
so.
happen.
What happened to me?
Podemos baitear esa... Ay, no mames.
Alright, that's interesting.
Hope so.
O
We've got
sea,
to make sure the beam is not anywhere near the bomb because we're having people getting push knockback from the bomb into the beam.
Yeah.
So pretty
Esa
much
fue
you
mía.
have to, as soon as you get beam, and then you can run out of it too, if you keep running.
Ah, rayos, vamos a cambiarle el...
Just stand on the opposite side of the bomb.
No.
Yeah,
From the
that
beam. You get knocked whatever direction you are from the bomb in the middle.
Sí, más bien hay que tratar de que el aim quede aquí. De aquí,
Back when there was no
aquí
cast on
y
the
todas
CR,
las
so I could
bombas
wreck
aquí.
CR the whole raid before I died.
Voy aquí a cambiarle grabación. No, este es acá.
Yeah, I like your idea, Fel. So we'll do that. So if the
Teclas
beam is on,
rápidas. Y
the beam is the yellow marker. Stand. Put the bomb between you and the beam, basically.
al
So if the beam
DF2.
is on yellow, stand on green with the bomb between you. That way you're knocked away from the beam. That's a great idea.
Ok, si entiendo que si matamos este, tendríamos el... Ay, no, es que ya sé por qué no.
I wanna be inside again. Like, I'm having performance issues outside.
Ah, no, pero, o sea, es alt para...
It's fucking
Para esto, no para hablar.
disgusting.
We can try that, Toten. So that's a great idea. So if we have the bosses facing the wall and everyone stacks on his ass, and then the beam go towards the wall and the bomb should be behind him. Let's try that.
Ok, entendí, va. Ok, ya entendí. Nosotros atrás, este hacia acá y el beam siempre aquí. Y ya nada más hacemos el cambio.
Yeah.
I'm just reloading.
Ok, va.
So for the fire side, because that seems to be the only thing we're really struggling with, from what I can tell. Everyone stacked on the inside of the boss.
That's for the
So, like
dino?
there. Yeah, and then when you get the beam, run towards the wall.
Sí. Ok. Sí,
That way
me
the beam
parece
and the
bien.
bomb are not stacked on each other. But still put the
parece
bomb between
adecuado.
you and the beam so you're knocked away from the beam.
Ok, ¿en qué me quedé aquí? En mis bices.
If
Aquí.
one of those ads spawns like at that
Estas
side of the
son
boss,
muñecas.
I'll root it
¿Sí?
for you.
Las muñecas son el de Maith
If more than one
Manners.
spawns, you should outlook
Este.
Quest, with you starting on that side, if you see anything that needs to
Después
trap,
sigue
speak
manos.
up, let me know. Because I can't really see that
Y
side from the other
aquí
side.
marca
Oh,
Gaviton.
we're fine. I think people got
Estas.
blindsided by an ad the last time.
Después
Be careful
Belt.
not to DPS. Yes,
Dealer
dude,
Catevius.
it's not worth the fun.
Belt.
You can root it and have
Ready.
really not die like that time. Be so easy.
Oh, 'cause it breaks
Después
the roots.
las piernas siguen siendo
That's the only explanation I could
legs.
think of because I rooted the
Glaive
ad that was there,
here.
it was attached to Holly, and then all the rest of the ads were like over on
Y Dubious Table Runner.
Sorry, yeah. I
Dubious Table Runners.
just use it for like more shard generation. Trying to
Ok,
build
no hay
some more
como
dots sometimes, but I'll make sure not to do that.
más allá.
I would say if one
Anillos
spawn is there, just try
de
not to choose
Gestor
onto it. If you
Diamond.
can't help it, you can't help it, but it would just let me not
Dice
die to it.
toma crédito de tus aliados. Ok.
Wait, no, bro.
Y. Ready.
Can we rebuff for Throm, please?
Y Miniature Roulette.
Res.
Yeah, you're already missed.
Aquí no me sale ese. Miniature
So are
Roulette.
we catalysting normal tier gear or normal gear?
Hero track.
I would wait till hero track personally, yes. But I mean, if you want to do it on champion, I mean, it's your catalyst card. You do what you want.
It's also worth noting that you don't get a piece of gear anymore for doing AOTC or KSM. You get a catalyst charge.
Alright,
Which is like,
That's interesting, yeah.
yeah, it's long-term
Es
gain and
este.
short-term loss, obviously.
That's the
Y
point.
Reverb
You
Radio.
can get some hero track in your vault.
Si
from
salió y no le
Tyrion
tiré,
Delves,
eh. Alipis Iron Tome. Aliwix Iron Tome.
Thought he was back in.
Only show items. Iron Tome. Y acá.
Hotel's
favorite.
trolling us today.
Ahí está. Estas son los bis de Raid. Ahora de Mythic Plus. De Mythic Plus.
I think he
Doesn't
said
that
we could try it.
require
Someone toss him a
a,
res.
a sub or
Ok.
something? Quest?
Bueno, Undermine. Ahora le cambiamos aquí a
Oh, what'd you say
heroico.
to that?
Again.
Importamos de normal. Sí.
What'd you
He's
say
up
to?
now. That
Y ahora de
app you
mítico
have.
importamos de heroico.
The last you told me about it, it's
Y ahí
for
está,
it's
¿no? Muy bien.
a IP routing add-on. It just,
Ahora
like, make sure
míticos
your traffic
2.
takes the best route to the server you're playing on. And
No, I was
Mítico
saying it
rayos, me
requires
por
a monthly
teléfono.
sub, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it's like 60 euros for the year, so it's probably like $160. No, I'm messing this. Probably like $65 or something.
Alright, let's rebuff and we'll go.
I'm playing at 92 MS here from EU with it.
What's everybody's food buff at?
I've got 6.
I can toss another one after you.
Okay,
Let's
well,
do
let's
one
do
more
this
poll
and then we'll
first.
see.
Alright, it's on tanks, let's go.
Spam, me marcaba un spam.
3, 2, 1.
I put the beams to the wall, beam to the wall, not the bump.
Hay un
Yeah, you could have just
un
fixed
error
it,
ahí.
yeah, and you didn't work.
Help soak. Help soak.
Wait till I see our frame.
No.
Make sure you're not stunning between the bomb and the beam. Intermission.
Morimos demasiado ahí.
You only got one tank. I
Ay,
died from lag.
no murió el tanque.
Fun! Go ahead and wipe it then. He's lagged out.
Ok. Ujú. Eliminamos nuestras
What do we
grabaciones.
think on the fire side? Does that seem a better way to do that?
Yeah, like everyone knows the mechanic with the you get the fire beam on you, right? You're not running towards the bomb.
Help soak. Watch your step.
Míticos más Bolt. Ujú. Ay, ¿qué pasa si le pongo Hero?
I think we lost Rom to lag too.
Yeah, lag seems to be an issue.
I need
So
to get a referral code for this exit lag app.
My only concern with the way we're doing that is the fire the bomb leaves on the ground. It took a good chunk here, so I'm wondering if we could start baiting the bombs here and then just work along the wall.
I like that.
That way we're, conserving space.
Yeah, it was kind of jarring as a monkey man to come across and have to deal with the floor being all over the place.
So can we do that, tanks? Put the boss's ass on the marker, and then
La
we'll just move
cabeza
along the wall
no
as
se
the bomb
ocupa.
comes. And then if you get the beam, just go
El
towards
cuello en
the front of the
Cinderview
boss, facing the wall. Just don't face it towards the
sería
ground
el
side.
Strapper Rescue. Ok.
I'm dropping food here.
Después Motherlord. No. Oh, sí, comida.
Like the cheat sheet picture is just like a small triangle, right? You have like the boss towards middle, and the lower point is the bomb, and the high point is like the beam into the wall. As long as people are grouped up, seems easy enough.
Sigamos. El pecho, las espaldas,
that's what we'll try.
hombros.
Try to put the bomb as
Y
close to the wall as we can
operación
to conserve space.
Floodgate, Electrician Shipping. Electrician Shipping, ahí está. Luego el Grist. Consecrate Baron. Consecrate Baron. Ok. Double Belt, Maniacal Monarch. Maniacal Monarch. Ok.
5, 4, 3, 2.
And they just stand on the edge of the fire for the next bomb to bait it.
Help soak. Help soak.
It's 2 behind boss, be careful.
Ay, me quemo.
Alright, intermission. Swap sides. For the new group on Fireside, try to bait the bombs to the new marker.
¿Cómo
We
se
got a
llama
lot of
ese?
people down, boss.
I know. I want to see have the other group see the side though. So we'll keep pushing it a little bit. We'll try to stack up on this marker on the fire side.
Watch your step.
Get the beam towards the wall.
Watch your step.
Alright, let's go and wipe it up.
You want that beam on the left or right side of the dino?
Watch your
Whichever direction is away from the bomb.
Watch your feet.
And away from the gorilla.
Well, when the bomb explodes, it leaves a puddle, right?
Yep.
So you want that bomb is
Botas.
baitable. That's
Ah,
what you're
hay
saying,
que parar
right?
la grabación.
Yes.
Okay,
That's
so
why
we
I'm putting
just
markers on the stack to
yeah,
kind of
we
bait the
just
bombs.
needed to
so
get
we're
that
staying.
over there.
La
Just need to be
borramos.
stacked over by that fence.
Esto
by
se
the
me tiene
marker
que ser
there.
una costumbre.
Yeah, so bomb on the right side, beam on the left side. I would think, so you don't have to run through the explosion of the bomb when you run, back from the beam.
I wouldn't be living or dying by that because there, as you saw by the way the first group dropped it, there was room to min-max by trying to bait the bomb into the clear space behind, and at that point the priority of the beam swaps sides if we go backwards. So that beam is like a pretty non-issue. You just in an ideal world, the person with the beam can actually help soak. There's plenty of room to do both, but go to a side that people aren't at, preferably the side closest to fire, and then everyone has loads of safe space.
I would love to say always go this direction with the beam, always go this with the bomb, but it's not going to work that way. Just take the beam away from the bomb if you can. If you can't, just put it on the side where no one else is so that nobody gets knocked into it.
Are we doing another cauldron, or are we using our own for the last hour? Or last few?
Last half hour, let's just use our own.
Yeah.
That's a lot for just the cauldron.
It's just like stay tight and grouped. Like, it's like no reason to spread out, and we were kind of spread last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Hence
monkey
the bomb
group.
on the wrong side.
In monkey group, we need to get right over and get right up to that marker to bait that bomb over there.
Bjorn, you got issues, man. But yeah, I mean, I'm not going to always have the marker there. but the biggest issue is we want to try to bait the bomb as close to the already existing fire as we can, so that as it spreads into itself, and we can
botas.
conserve as much space, because
Trends
that's going to kind of be the
Galavic.
bigger issue, I think.
Trends de
Alright, everyone's
Galavic.
ready. Let's go.
I think it looked perfectly executed until like the second,
Okay.
because the second bomb was just on the wrong side. Yeah. Until then, it looked
5, 4, 3,
looked like it was working.
2, 1.
Yeah, that leaves a really big puddle on the ground is the issue.
Ay, eso nos pegó.
That's pretty good there.
Que ya deja de moverse.
Help soak.
Going to intermission next. As the next group try to soak the bait the bomb as close to the fire that's there, and just keep going
Nos
down the
salió
wall.
muy bien, ahí.
Alright, swap sides. Watch if you can take over the baiting over there.
Ah.
Now we need to get a better placement there. Everyone except like maybe one
I didn't even
person
see it. The dinosaur was in the way.
You shouldn't need to really.
Watch your
If you were standing there, you were playing the game right, and if you were the person that was at the far side there, you just did it wrong. You need to understand that we're going to that bit of fire at the end of the. We're just continuing on the mechanics that the fire team did, and then we have these two quads here don't exist, and we just do a U around that. Where the boss is now is actually where he would be, and it's easy.
Intermission
Ok, cambiamos.
Dodge shit. Make sure you remember to swap sides after the intermission.
A la madre, esto está todo embarrado. ¿Dónde empezaremos? No, pues just wipe, ¿no?
Yep, go and wipe.
Watch your feet.
Ok, no está complicada, pero creo que hace falta como más gileo, ¿no? Y vamos a anillos. Anillos, Foodcom. Foodcom. Y Bot Watzinger. Blow Watzinger.
Dude, Locky, I just saw here whisper chat. My fucking bad, bro. Not ignoring you at all. I just saw the window.
I have many lucky doos you like.
Does the person that starts on Torg that was standing there and caused the bomb to be in the wrong place understand that you need to be standing there, assuming that the first group does it the way they did last time?
You gotta stand right at the edge of the fire.
Yeah, we want to keep evading the bombs as close to the existing fire as possible, because we're going to run out of room real quick.
Yeah.
And are we lusting on pull, or are we not?
I don't think there's much value in that information.
Can I ask a question? The electric-y stuff that's on the ground, should that be kind of managed also?
Ahora los
underneath the monkey?
trinkets, Acerok
We're not meant to be
y
touching
sign
those
of
eggs. We're meant to
priority.
guide them around. That's why I was talking about routing them for people, so that there's no
Sign of
Right, so it
priority
shouldn't be
y
anything on the
Acerok.
ground because we're not letting them touch us, right?
Y por acá
So if
tenemos
there is, that means somebody ran into an ad that should
Crusher
happen, so it was an accidental,
y
not a
Hyperclone.
mechanic of the fight.
Crusher y por
Whose
acá
side is boring, your red
Hyperclone.
team?
I mean, the red side is the more
Ahí está, y nada de esto
limiting
ocupamos,
factor
¿no?
as far as
Bueno,
seems
no,
like.
quizás
There's a
las
lot more to
manos
deal
sí,
with just to manage space, really.
que son las que no vamos a estar ocupando a Swift.
But let's go. Make sure we're lusting on full. There's no point for intermission. There's too much movement. You're not going to get full value out of it.
5, 4, 3.
Uy, ahí pulearon antes.
Help soak.
That was much better with the use that time.
Help soak.
No, ¿qué hicieron?
You're perfect. Try to get that bomb,
man.
Intermission.
Ahí tenemos como que... se ve chido.
Say for my dumbass, that was really good intermission. First side.
Next fire bros, get into that pin. Get there quick before the first bomb. Beam is gonna go there, everyone else is gonna go.
Watch your step.
Este lado del simio está mucho más fácil.
Person with beam, get out.
En realidad no es hacer mucho. Lo complicado es el otro.
That was the way to handle it. You guys did good.
Next spot is here.
Run.
Watch your feet. Bomb is coming. Beam is going that way. Everyone else is going this way.
Watch your step.
It's good.
Oh, tengo 70. Me estoy muerto.
Dodge. Keep them in. Keep them in. They're fine with air. We're just gonna move fair.
Cierto, se me olvidó que esas cosas hacen que
Bombs back here.
tú te muevas. ¿Cuánto queda para la intermisión?
Back here. The ping is fine. Big enough in.
Oh, falló mi... Oh, muchísimo mejor.
They're trying to stack there. Yep, you guys are already on top of it. Look at that.
Help soak.
When everyone gets the soaks, you just have to either watch for the ping or just be ready to move because we can get screwed by the bomb. Every other bomb is completely determinate on people playing correctly and being in the spot, whatever.
Help soak.
actually step out of that, you have 3 seconds to step out of that. Or
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
So this is the one. Look, everyone needs to be attuned. The bomb is coming out
Help, sir.
soon, and you just have to play it. So it's gonna be there. So yeah. So if she does
keep
that,
missing
you have
the
2
moment
seconds to get out.
You can't blast that beam to the other side. It's
Yeah,
always
that-
it's the wall
yeah.
on your side.
Ya, es toda la pelea.
Alright, let's
Es
try
toda
to
la
reach this
pelea.
The other
intermission.
side where the monkey is.
Bastante bien lo dejamos.
I'll give Cordell the benefit of the doubt that he wanted to wipe.
Guay, ¿verdad?
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. There was already enough dead anyway.
Nos hace falta daño. No sé cuánto tendremos, pero...
Help soak. Watch your step.
There was a lot of health left and not a lot of room.
Yeah,
Sí.
that is the concern. I think we might have an issue with DPS.
Sí, es el
Point. This
DPS.
is a pretty
Yo
big
también lo
check
vi.
for beginning the fight. 'Cause this is the second fight really based off of, you know, mechanic complication and just what Garrett drops.
Entonces tiene 50.
I'm sorry to do this, but I've got to answer this phone call.
Do you want to just dip out and I can heal for this pull?
I don't know about you guys, but I never see the T-Rex because I'm like I'm sky doming, like that facing. I'm completely looking at the ground, nothing else. Just tiny dances.
No, vamos a ver.
Can you
the
see the
T-Rex
thing through
part?
models? Yeah,
Thanks, guys. I got to run by.
You can start pinging.
Quesan...
Was the
Ah,
ping
estoy
on
viendo
my
la
side
guía.
helpful?
Estoy viendo la
Or
guía.
just tell me
Quesan
what?
es de la right.
Yes.
Improvised
Did
Serum.
I hear we're calling it?
I mean, we can do a vote and see if we want to call it. We've got 15 minutes. We could maybe get a couple more polls in, but if we don't feel it's beneficial, then we can call it. So I'll do a ready check. If you want to call it, hit ready. If you don't want to call it, or you don't care, then don't respond.
Wait, if you wanna call it, press ready.
Yes.
But call it is like we're done, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yo no voy a... Yo como sea,
It
si
looks
quieren
pretty
darle.
obvious that we're gonna just keep pushing forward.
Okay.
This is the second time now that I keep missing the moment the laser actually locks in. I don't know what I'm. Maybe I need like a weak aura or DPM setting that like pings me when it's.
Ahora este dice
looking
que
inward.
Yeah,
Like
why do
visually,
you?
I can barely tell.
podría poner este.
It switches to like a darker red beam
Y...
once it's locked in.
Side of the priority.
Okay.
Así marca. Así
I'm pretty sure that
marca.
weak aura thing I linked it in the class guides as well. It has
Yeah.
like everything in this game. It even has actually has a really handy thing telling you to bait the bomb as well.
There's like a couple of seconds before it goes off after it locks in. There's like strafe left and right or whatever. You'll see it stop wiggling with you once it's locked in.
I kick her out of the group because she never left instance. There's 17 people still in the instance.
Alright, once she's gone, we'll pull.
She will, yeah, I have to go into wells. Maybe swap me into a not you group or a healer.
Ay, sí, hay que reparar.
Or are we right? Oh, we're right.
Tiene razón.
Many deals
Fine.
for a friend of the Rumble.
Tiene razón.
Healer in each group.
Yeah.
Could you link to the weak aura again, please? I don't. I think I don't have it anymore.
I just linked the Wago because the weak aura sharing is takes so long with the big file, and
That's the Kazu one, isn't it? That you linked?
I'm pretty sure no, this is Relo's one. He's the one that does them for Echo. If you click on that link and you go to the page, there's also like 2 other ones you can install. One of them is for the sounds, so it actually says it to you, and the other one is just for moving the entire thing without having to move individual elements.
Could you link those in Discord after?
Yeah,
this?
it's
Yeah,
in
That'd be great
classifieds.
later.
Yeah. All of them are in that thing I linked. I put an @ here in it. Oh, I can't because I'm not enough server.
I'll do it after raid.
It's just essentially what a week core package by Relo, right, for the raid.
Yeah, it's in
RELO.
classifieds. Yeah. And follow the link I put in, and there's 2 other week cores you can download for even more quality of life, basically.
As soon as it drops down to 16, we can go, but it's taking a minute.
Please don't
Yep,
blast
that's
the
cool.
bomb with the beam too.
Yeah, make sure we're not putting the bomb to the gorilla side, but pull. Let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Help zone.
Someone lost.
¡Ay, que me muero, que me muero!
Help zone.
We're gonna be standing closer to the fire, guys.
My pet was
Help
playing
zone.
dead for that start time. Whoop.
¡Ah!
You ready to move? And make sure you swap in sides.
First stack spot. Ping, get there. Bomb is in 10 seconds. Gotta be here. Beam is going to be going out there.
Watch your step.
Whoever that was, quite late. Beam goes inside instead. Next bomb here. Beam goes there.
Run.
Beam going there.
Watch your step.
Ah, ya me la comí esa cosa.
Plus, it's going to be a bit of a learning curve to get the timing of that right.
Stack high.
This is the one that's like, you just have to use your head here now. Bomb's going to come.
Run.
Beam, get it out. Need everyone that can help in here because we're very busy.
Air mission.
¡Ah! Voy a morir. ¿O no?
Bomb on marker.
Help zone.
No, pero ¿por qué? ¿Dónde lo tenemos que poner? Me eligió a mí.
take the beam to the sides of the boss, not towards the gorilla.
Ay, morí, qué pendejo. Era más bien hacia acá, ¿no?
So I.
Help
You
sir.
see, we have no choice but to get moved into the laser with the bomb. Or
Yeah,
something like
in that positioning. Yeah.
O sea, aquí ellos pudieran haber llegado acá. Yo tuve que haberlo puesto hacia acá. Ok, ya está.
Also, we're still getting lightning on the other side. Is it
Yeah,
like I don't think
I
anyone
saw-
can touch the ads.
No, yeah, there's a hunter there somewhere that thinks they're helping. You're not helping. Don't be doing that. We need to just play that mechanic. It's super free, and then the way less healing required. And this could be a fight where healers need to have damage. So,
What was that? What's the hunter doing?
so there was a hunter over here that was like popping those ads by running through them, but they
Oh,
leave
no.
shit on the ground, and we don't need that.
So do they not leave anything on the ground if they wander the whole
Yeah, they
time
time out
without touch? 'Cause
themselves.
They
Yeah.
time out. Okay.
Yeah.
So if there's lightning on the gorilla side, it means someone's
Mm,
running
vamos
into
a
it. And
quitarnos
there's really no
este,
point for that.
ponemos
But
este.
we're gonna call it here for the night.
Ok,
Definitely very obvious that this is gonna be a DPS and gear check. So do what you can to get gear outside of raid, Mythic Plus, tier 11 or 8 delves. Do what you can. And we'll come back into most likely normal next week, do another full clear on that, and then we'll keep working through it.
Yeah, thank you.
But we greatly encourage you guys to do Mythic Plus as much as you can. At least get a couple of alt slots a week.
And I'm all about trying to work out different time frames that works for people that want to do guild groups of keys, whether it's low ones or pushing. I'm down for whatever. So
Sounds good.
There's usually quite a
My
few people
toxic
wanting
door
to
is
keep-
always open for anyone that needs help with their class. I know how to play all the classes. I can help you. Bye.
yeah, great
Quest
job,
knows
everyone.
how to play all the classes.
That's crazy shit talk.
I'm just giving you a hard time, Quest.
I'll put the healers on notice there.
The intermission is definitely healing intensive. For the healers, a lot of stuff going on.
I'm sure, like, I can't even really stand still long enough to get casts off either. It's a pretty pain in the ass for DPS to even save cooldowns for that. Maybe melee and hunters can move around and keep doing their thing.
Well, it's the ticks. Like, I have no cooldowns myself.
Ok, pues ya está. Terminamos esto. Creo que al parecer, mientras no tengas... O sea, dependiendo la carga del catalizador, depende de el ítem que vayas a ocupar. Porque estaban diciendo que... A ver, aquí lo que quiero ver. Aquí... ¿Qué pasa si ocupo este? Sí, ahí está, ocupa una. Ok. Muy bien. Entonces en realidad ocupo dos. Necesito sí o sí otra. Porque esta no es muy recomendable subirla, ¿verdad? Catalizarla, vaya. Tengo esta y esta. Y desafortunadamente no tengo aquí otro tier. No. Bueno, pues ya está. Vamos a dejar por aquí. Yo voy a seguir jugando. Pero ya esta cosa se terminará el stream. Así que pues ya está. Vámonos de aquí.